That's it. Oh, was it? Y'all can't stand it. BBK. It's a lesson for cracks jumping around and making swords. Someone tell Bobby Rex how to write a metaphor. Weapons drawn, getting bored for that boring talk to talk. Playing the final for the water war. For them snores. Messages on didn't work like he thought he fought. So he's back to the drawing board. I'll rock these four head wrestlers. Bobby put that smackdown and roar his war. You were the guy rapped that went half when he got me for a score. Jumped in the beef of his own accord. No one ever noticed the roars fucking with his vocal cords. I was just chilling off, focusing my locust form. They approached me, so I spoke for the potent force of a locust form. Shotty called Bobby on me, feeling like I broke the law. Gave him dope lines, a rapper rapping like he broke his jaw. Talking all this NLC pack. You wanna smoke some more? Calm down, raptor. I got punches and raps. I can throw some more. Bigger than a vocal war. Shit you been through, we just laugh off. Never had a pot to piss in, fam. I had to bath in some after the barking's done. Imagine that pussy, you don't know nothing about that pussy. You just live in your grand's hand me down flat pussy. Going hard with raptor on a pack pussy. This is Prem Pack, now rap pussy. I see you in your best, feeling entrapped. Heavyweight with the bars, can you bench that? All that smart talk, I gotta end that. You catch me on your block, shutting Prem Packs. Of course, did a lot for the culture, I commend that. But all that smart talk, I gotta end that. Yes, you catch me on your block, shutting Prem Packs. Tell Briggs even the side man could get that. Look at the size of him, could hide in my rucksack. Best stay inside, cause the vibes you do not have. Stay sipping hot drinks, can't mix up a hot track. And shots out, how have you got fam, it's horrible. Keep telling lies on the WhatsApp, it's comical. I'm on the rise and it's not gas volleyball. You let it sky, you got smashed stroke.
Share the stream, hit the like.
Shotties is at the best you got.
Happy Sunday.
Don't tell me you're worried. Shit, I'll even battle bricks, see if rivers don't want it. I ain't waiting just to hold a plate. Fuck that, nah, give me the man $2.5 grand, couldn't motivate. Bobby, you're old and grey, just put him in the hearse. Bring him Nando's, the prick could get lemon and herb. What is that? I see you in your best, feeling entrapped. Heavy weight with the bars, can you bench that? All that smart talk, I gotta end that. You catch me on your block, shutting Prem Packs.
What's up, champ?
Prem Packs.
Favorite so
for the
far.
culture, I commend that. But all that smart talk, I gotta end that.
Big up,
you catch me on your block, shutting Prem Packs.
Love to you,
so
family.
Shotty, when you're gonna send her raps, or when you're gonna send her raps, so Briggs, like, I'm down with all of these small fries.
Salute all day, bro.
Hashtag Prem Packs.
Just getting on these comments, man. Don't worry, I'm with you guys.
You know, I prepped early. I took this really fucking serious. And I did get beat by the better man. I can't even be angry, even though inside I'm fucking crying my eyes out. Wow.
It's gonna take me a minute, WT, to not say YT first time, but I'll get there. Thank you,
Dubby,
for pulling
think
up.
Think Dub T.
Dub T, yeah.
That's what we call you now. W Dub T. That's what it is.
What I think and what I say are two different.
Especially today, guys. Like, we're gonna have to bear with Jen.
Yeah, bear with, because it's yeah.
It's a bit mad.
Yeah. The stuff that's gonna come out is what can I say? Shared everywhere. Big love to you, Caretaker. Thank you so much. Bobby's recent one, Lemon and Herb diss, was sick too.
Yeah,
I loved that until I heard him call Paris a bitch, and I was like, "Oh, you went too far. You went too far, young man. Too far." But it was fire. I love Bobby.
I don't get why everyone's shooting at Paris. She even said nothing yet.
Well, the thing is, I don't think people are shooting. People are mentioning, like the French knickers from Raptor was. It's not really a shot.
I suppose when your name's Paris, it's like a wet dream for a rapper, isn't it? Like, yeah, Paris.
There's a lot.
Paris, Eiffel Tower.
There's a lot. So, but in the Frenchies, it's kind of everyone wants to see you in your French. It's like, yeah, I mean, look at her. But that bitch Paris, or what did he say? Paris, I don't know. Whatever.
About tell that bitch, put that bitch.
Yeah, it's just like it's not there. It's not there. Like, and to call a woman out of her name is a bit unnecessary, especially like you say, Paris is not.
And I don't think Bobby would ever
chocolate in my hands. Hold on.
I don't think Bobby would ever talk like that to Paris around her. Bobby's very respectful, in it, so it's just rap. You know what I mean? But
it's a bit unnecessary. But I fucks with Bobby on beat. But that is just, I don't know. I don't like women being called out of their name. But loving diss track season. Died down now a little bit, and I think it had to.
I feel like Bobby is kind of carried it at the minute. YD's jumped back in. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it hasn't got the same energy as when Shotty was firing, Tally was firing, but it's still going on. Still shots being sent, still replies being made to the shots being sent. So yeah, man.
Yeah, but I think it was going at an unmanageable pace before. So now
I just think I'm glad all the other stuff that's been happening along with the tracks.
Dub T. Yeah,
it's a rap name. Man said you've renamed me. Yeah.
You've renamed me. Yeah, that's it. Dub T.
Dub T. That's what I do. Man, ask anyone, man. I've been giving everyone names. Most people got a little nickname from Rivers somehow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that. She raps and reps NLC, but when you call a woman a bitch, it's unnecessary. Unless I just think it's a little unnecessary. If she had fired like that, calling a woman out of her name, I don't know, maybe it's a cultural thing. I don't know what it is, but like just not cool to be calling women in the culture bitches if they're not coming for you. And
I feel like, no, you're right. I wouldn't.
Just because she's
I wouldn't.
No loose chat.
I think I'd find a way to do it without saying that, because I'm still aware that like I still want to be cool with Paris. So
and I think it's a bit different. Like I was making jokes last week about what was it, the Weasel comment for Snoop, and what's the bridge too far? Like, making kind of jokes. And even I think if someone gets called a pussy, I think even that is a bit, it's cool. Yeah. It's a little. I don't think, but I don't know. I think. Don't like hearing women called bitches.
What I can say is this: as battle rappers, there's certain things that we can take that other people aren't used to taking, innit? So I feel like that's what we have to remember, innit? When you're shooting at a battle rapper, it's different than when you're shooting at an artist that's not off the cloth to be disrespectful for no reason.
Hey, yo, how's it going, Crash? So nice to have you. Crash shut shit down. Shut it down yesterday. My goodness, had a great battle. We'll get to that. We will get to that. Yeah, isn't called for. 5 months until this all goes down. Had to calm down, get reignited a bit down the line, and have more of effect than it continued. Now, yeah, that's a good point. Dub T says Bobby on beat is hard, man. He's been on a tear recently. Can't wait for
that's gonna be
Scapegoat, Shufflo, big facts.
Yeah.
I think that battle.
I think people's gonna underestimate Bobby and Raptor and be very shocked. You understand?
You keep saying it's not cool, but tell me why, in your perspective, it's not cool. I don't know how many times more I can, but I just think calling a woman a bitch is not cool. It's just not. It's not calling a woman out of her name. It's not very nice to be called a bitch. And maybe it's a power dynamic thing. Maybe it's a sexism thing.
It would have been better if Paris started it. So if Paris has jumped out the window and started calling bare names and that, and then a man decides to go a bitch, then it's kind of like
a little fair game
kind of thing. Yeah. But if she hasn't said anything, it's a bit mad. It's a bit mad.
At all.
He could have sent the shot without doing that.
Yeah, that's totally. What I'm saying. Like Raptor, Frenchie's thing. It's cool.
That's cute.
Cool.
Like,
it's a little,
right. Even Paris can kind of be like, okay, boom, boom. But that whole bitch thing, it's like, I don't know. I think that's more battle rap shit where you start doing extras and that. But it is what it is, isn't it? No one's hurt. It's just people's opinion on it, really.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all.
That
takes nothing away from Bobby being a sick rapper, bruv. Like Bobby is hard when it comes to dropping tracks at that rate and
love Bobby on a beat.
Fire.
Always said it from the first time I heard him.
The thing you gotta understand, what's his name? Ashley, is that all of us make kind of faux pas, so to speak. I've said shit before. I watch certain of my old battles and say, "What the fuck?" But that's back then. You understand? You gotta learn from it. We all make mistakes, and
I talk so much on camera, on record.
There's probably things. There's probably things that I don't think are mistakes for me that other people look at and be like, "Nah, bro, you shouldn't have did that." Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not the biggest of deals. Yeah. Like, there are how many diss tracks out there?
If we start talking about all the things from all the diss tracks that we don't like, it's going to be a long ass conversation.
And I'm not,
that was just the most recent one, isn't it? I suppose
that's it. I think because someone mentioned it, it's like, I fucked with that, but I don't like that. But Love it. What am I drinking? Water. Just water. That's
holy water. That's what I tell people now. Holy water.
Holy water.
Yeah.
What was blessed to blood clot. It's battle rap. They don't know me for me to take it personally. Great fat big point. That's it. Yeah, you don't know me like that. That's hip hop though. There's a number one bitch out there that holds her head very high. Yeah, it's different if you're like, and bitch is a loaded word, right?
It's kind of like nigga.
And between and
number one bitch. Who don't want to be the number one bitch? But if you're just calling someone, that bitch.
I walk up to Paris.
Susan.
I walk up to Paris and I say, Paris, bitch. It's very different than if Rivers walks up to Paris and says, bitch. Paris, bitch. It's totally different. I can say, it's very, very different.
But I feel like the context was used more in a kind of tell that bitch too kind of thing. Yeah. So it's like you're even less than your name now. It's like tell that bitch. Da, 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 da. So I think in that aspect, cool.
Yeah, he's calling her a bitch. But yeah, not to continue to plow over that one point. It is hip hop. Okay, to an innocent bystander,
that's a
it's
fact.
Powerful.
Dub T's one.
Every battler has said dumb shit in battles because every battler goes through that. I don't care. I'll say what I want stage.
Big facts. Some people it lasts a bit longer than others though. That's the thing. After a while, you're meant to gain a certain maturity and think, right, you know what?
Yeah,
I can win without being cheap. You know
and that's the thing. Sometimes that's it. It's just cheap. It's just lazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just lazy.
Imagine like they ask you to write a movie and you say, all right, I'm going to get a girl with big breasts and she's going to get killed and I'm going to shoot a baby in the face. It's like, people are going to come and watch this, but what's the storyline? What are we getting from this? Nothing. What's the point? You know what I mean? We're just here to shock nobody. So
yeah, why can't we make the big titty girl the killer? Like, why can't she be the killer? Why can't we? If we're gonna have the girl with big tits, let's be creative about it.
Yeah, the baby's an alien.
That's it, right?
The gun's got laser. Come on, let's get creative.
Shout out, Kick Nelly. Quentin Tarantino has been getting away with that for years.
Big facts.
I love me some Quentin Tarantino.
I'm not gonna lie, me too, but.
K to EG, salute to you. Salute. Shout out everyone in the chat. Sunday roast. It's nice to be back with the family again. I kind of want some background music or something. Let me do this. I don't know. I need uplifting of the energy. I think I need continuation of yesterday's energy. Yesterday was a great day for battle rap. We had, what did we have yesterday? Have I got, tell me I've got it in here. No, why didn't I do that? That was dumb. Okay, we had the process too, the second round of the second process tournament from No Loose Chat yesterday. Most of the battles, all of the battles other than one went down due to illness. And why you crack your head like that?
Because I'm sure 2 didn't go down.
Was it 2?
I think King was meant to battle as well. Yeah. And I was looking forward to seeing King come back and do his thing as well, man. And Tatum as well. I wanted to see them both.
I completely forgot about it. Right at 6:09 City, we're gonna talk about it. Yesterday was mad, crazy atmosphere in that room.
Always.
With the upside down.
Oh, wait, Crash, we'll get to you.
We're getting it. We're getting there. Big up, man. Like Surfer. Much love to you, bro. Great to see you yesterday. As always. Yeah, man.
It's having fun.
Yeah, no, I like to see how everyone shows up for the No Loose Chat events. Like, love it. Minus the traffic for me. Yesterday was good for battle rap.
Yeah. It's been fucked. It's that petrol
bullshit. Yeah.
Turn off your TVs, everybody. That's all I'll say. And this shit won't happen.
Don't turn off YouTube, though.
No. I said TVs.
Yeah, no. I'm just making sure people don't just
keep your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
If you're using your TV to watch YouTube, continue to use your TV. But all them channels, them thises and that's and the others that we won't mention, get rid of them. Propaganda. Don't need it.
Yeah.
Allegedly. For legal purposes.
Right. That's it. No, fuck it. It's propaganda. Fuck the government. Fuck the corporations. Fuck the oil companies. Fuck all of you. Yeah. So. Yeah. But Rivers doesn't stand by that.
No, listen, I stand wholeheartedly by that. I'm with you in the fire and the flames. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, fuck you all too.
Yeah, you hear that?
I was just trying to save, your situation, but if you don't care about it, neither do I.
All right, yeah, let's get into it. Where is this card? This is a bit loud. I need to find a way to work this.
Hey, Surf, allow it, bro. Allow me, fam. Just allow it, fam. just allow me, fam. Just allow me today, okay? Please. Because that's the funniest joke I've heard in a long time. I can't even repeat that
when
that is fucked.
When I saw the meme, I wanted to cry. Like, oh man, it had me so
Listen, Jen was a broken person in the backseat of the car, feeling sick. When I told her about that, fam, it gave her life. I'm telling you, it gave her life. She said, oh my days. She leaned across like, no, just stop. That is hilarious.
Yeah, that finished me. Hilarious. Absolutely.
I feel fucked because it's like an in-joke that people don't know what we're talking about.
I'm sorry. I
don't want to discredit nobody by letting the joke off. You get me? Maybe we can jump in a private group one of these days and,
we'll share the joke, but it's fucking hilarious. So process 2 started up. Still dying.
No, bro, I can imagine.
This is so visual. It's just so visual.
Listen, there's nothing that symbolizes that better than that get out shit.
Benny P versus Be Easy was the first battle.
Was it first?
On the card. It was.
Okay. Afterwards, more time. You can't remember the order.
I've got notes.
Oh, you got notes? Okay.
I can remember shit without notes.
Listen, I get you. I hear you.
I barely remember my name when it's not on the screen. Never mind.
London John and that.
Yeah, right. Man like. London Johnny. Benny P versus Be Easy opened up the night. We got to see both of them last week, so we got to see how they progressed, what they worked on, what they saw in their opponent, how they were attacking. Excuse me while I have a little coughing death. I'm going to get some water. Rivers, do you want to just quickly
jump in? Yeah, so basically Benny P and Be Easy, it was a good start to the event. Obviously they both had some things they had to work on from the last one, innit? Benny P, it was like his flow and a little bit of his progression and things like this, projection and things like this. And I feel like he worked on it, I said the name flips would Be Easy are endless. Yeah, no, definitely. Crash says 2-1 debatable slightly, just gave it to Benny P. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. So remember how you I see about that. Salute to Benny P. Hey, Benny P, salute to him. Benny fucking P. Now he did his shit still.
Shout out Jester. How you doing? It was lovely to meet my guy Jester in the building. I've got a photo I'm going to post it in a little while. I'm sure it's me looking at you, and I'm going to make it a little meme, like get you someone who looks at you the way I look at Jester Black, because I'm just sitting there in a chair like, all googly-eyed, looking at Jester. It's lovely to see you. Lovely to see you put in that work. We'll get to that too in a minute.
Performances yesterday, man.
Yeah. We're gonna get to them. 2-1 debatable. Slightly gave it to Benny P.
Not mad at that.
These name flips would Be Easy. Endless. Yeah. Trinidad Bears, man, like.
Bezel.
Bezel. Gave it 2-1 to Benny P. Yeah. You know who was really impressed by Benny P as well?
Who?
The little general.
Young general.
My son.
Yeah.
My son came out to the event with me yesterday, my big boy. Mm-hmm. He came out to the event. He's not a fan of battle rap necessarily. Doesn't hate it, but just isn't really
He's got into
it. He's unfamiliar with it. That's it. And he really enjoyed Benny P's performance. Without giving too much away, can we talk about who got? Well, yeah, we can talk about who got through, because although no announcements have been made, I'm sure people have talked about it on their socials and whatnot. Oh no, let's not even do that.
No,
let's wait for them to do that.
Well, I mean, if people want to give their what they think the score is, then we can put that up. There's no problem with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's nothing to do with the result. That's what you feel like it was, in your opinion.
That's it. I think I heard you talking about them working on stuff on the last round, and they definitely
100%
did that. They definitely did that. Oh shit. Vic P, that thumbnail made me run in the room. See, that's why I always like to try and do a thumbnail as well. Because if I don't do a thumbnail,
which thumbnail do you use?
I don't use one. YouTube,
also,
I can't.
When you don't use one, they put the desk picture up in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So apologies for the letdown. I'm not here.
I encourage Jen to put that picture up as much as possible.
I'm here. Like, don't believe the hype. You see this? You see, cute little pretty earrings and shit. Got some jewelry. No, I'm in sweats, bro.
She's wearing Wellington boots,
I'm in sweats.
She got Wellington boots on, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's all mad.
Yeah, it's up here. It's 6 o'clock news. Down here, it's Farmer Jean.
That's
Farmer
right.
Jen. Yeah.
Farmer.
Yeah, no, sorry. One day I will. I need to do a show in London Jen mode, boots and everything in a little while. I haven't done that in a minute. I haven't done that.
We got something coming. We got a documentary working on.
Yeah, a lot of things being worked on. Nodi's chat says salute to your son, Jen. Was definitely good to see you both. Yeah, man, it was nice to bring him. Nodi's chat is such a cool vibe. I knew my son doesn't want to do anything, come anywhere with me, but I knew once I got him out of the building, that was it. This is where he he would be cool. Vic P, laughter. Got your wellies on, have you? Got your wellies on, have you? I do. I've got my wellies on, right? Because is that the right accent?
It's the right accent.
Is that down there?
That's down there.
All right. Okay.
West
I got my wellies on from West Country. Do they say that's an up north thing? All right, I'm getting up north and.
All right, cool. You got a little mixtape thing.
Yeah. It's all over the place. I'm all over Britain, London, Jen. I get confused when I come out of London territory. Get confused.
Bristol, Jen.
Yeah. The face is weird. The face is where the money's at. Nothing else matters. Oh.
Okay, say no more, Mr. Trey.
Troy, thank you.
I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna take my hoodie off, my shades, all of that. Let's get that money.
Reebok Classics and Builders Joggers. I fucked with Reebok Classics. I fucked heavy with Reebok Classics. My daddy.
British staple, right?
My daddy wore Reeboks. Reebok Classics my entire life. I don't know that he ever had another pair of trainers. He had the Superman thing. We just have various pairs of Reebok Classics. Yeah, this is the Homer Simpson wardrobe. These are the painting ones. These are the building yard ones. These are the ones to the supermarket. All the same white. Oh God, everything white. My dad's never. I don't think I've ever seen him.
That was like me with the workouts.
Yeah,
remember workouts. Reebok workouts. So they're like
yes.
The little two things.
They've got and they've got the finer bottom, like the more foamy. Yeah.
Love those. Always get a black pair when I find them.
Sound like your mom. Is that how your mom sounds? I could be your mom.
Oh shit.
Kick Nelly says you sound like IMAB.
That's not what IMAB sounds like.
IMAB is from Cali. He doesn't sound like that.
He's from the West Coast, baby.
Yeah, no, he lives in the West Country, but he's from the West Coast. Yeah.
West Side. West Side.
And then my darling.
My
darling at the end, and you're sorted.
My lover.
Oh, okay.
Right, my lover.
You're right, my lover. I was a bit confused.
No.
there.
You know, it's when I saw that, I said, because when my man said my darling, it made me think my lover, and then that was the thing that you brought up.
You're right, my lover. I wasn't sure where the comment was coming from, and I didn't know who this was. So I'd shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in. New comment. I don't recognize your name. So yeah, you're right, my lover. Nice for you to tune in. He's from Plymouth. Okay. Everyone's dad wears me. We've got Sasses to the garden. My dad, he's got his garden Reebok Classics.
There's usually one at the back door as well.
There is. There is. The ones at the back door actually had two little razor slits at the side for his bunions and shit. Yes. Okay. Anyway,
if getting off. Dog, those would be the ones he wore.
Funnily enough, talking of Reebok classics, we were in the Benny P and Trinidad's Bez battle. Footwear was and a talk. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it did make a moment. Have I uploaded that yet? If I haven't, I will be uploading. I had a little chat with Benny P about his
rebuttal mid-round.
Yeah,
crazy. Well, this is what one of the rookie mistakes of this shit is when you talk to a rebuttaler while he's rapping. Like, never talk to any battler while he's rapping, but at least of all, a freestyling rebuttaler. Doesn't make sense. There's certain rebuttalers out here where they got pre-battles. Right. So their shits, they know what you're going to say before you say it. And they got something lined up. These man are waiting for you to say something so they can flip it. That's what I call them. They're flippers.
This is what I said to Trinidad Bez. Like, when a man walks into a battle with those trainers, you shut your mouth. You don't say nothing. That's it. Nothing.
Yeah, no, nothing. I wouldn't have.
Nothing.
I wouldn't.
You don't say anything. You don't say anything. Nothing at all. Don't, because they're bait. That's what they are.
Super bait.
They are bait. They're just waiting for you to say something about them so he can bring back the prepared fire.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll get into Summer Madness. It was crazy. Crazy. Yeah.
Real crazy.
Crash says, AB is as much American as I am Welsh. Hold on a minute, Crash.
You're not Welsh.
The Welsh gunner.
The King of Wales. Ain't Welsh. But then I said, wait. The Prince of Wales was Charles. So if we're going by that logic, he's got as much right as anyone else to be the King of Wales.
Are you an aristocrat? Because if you're not, I don't know that. The Welsh gunner. Wow. You're repping a flag that you don't claim.
That's very strange.
You did wonder, or you didn't. I know that's Plymouth.
Next thing you know, you're going to tell me you're from London. Next thing you know, you're going to tell me you're from London or something.
Surely not. Not the Welsh gunner.
It's preposterous.
Command and conquer. That's hella British, boy.
Okay, I see it now. So you went there. It's about occupying space, basically.
Big facts, fishing, bait, right? That's it. This Calico track does slap, yeah. And I don't fuck with the Detroit flow normally. I can't do that offbeat. Where are you supposed to be? Should I be bouncing here? Have you lost it? Is this good?
I don't know. That's a Detroit thing, though, man. I think
I think it's a thing. The Detroit flow, where they do that offbeat thing, like what's his name? Like maybe it's a newer Detroit thing, but I know I've definitely heard it called in that context, the Detroit flow, that offbeat.
What's that? Is that you? Oh, the one that died. Was he from Detroit? Oh, what's his name now?
Which one?
Is it Mo 3?
Yes. Is he from Detroit? I think he's Chicago.
Is he Chicago?
I think it might be Chicago. Okay. I could be wrong. And I want to create
an
international incident.
If you know where Mo 3 is, please in the comments let me know.
Who was I thinking of? Not Kevin Gates. Oh man, what the fuck is his name? I really fucks with him as well. But he's from Detroit. First Day Out. What's his name? First Day Out. Oh no, that's good. No, it's not. Why do I confuse these two? You see, once you're confused in my mind, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
You just become Dave from now on.
That's it. Dave becomes Stormzy. Stormzy becomes Dave. Right. T Grizzly. That's it. That's my guy. One. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mac Myron kind of does it too. Yeah, but maybe less so. And where is he? Mac Myron Yacktown? Is he Pontiac?
He's Pontiac. He's not Detroit.
Yeah, it's Michigan.
Still Michigan though. Yeah.
And he's kind of just got a.
But you know what it is? I've heard him on conventional kind of boom bap and shit, and he's fucking fire. Mac Myron. I don't know about the trap kind of sound. Maybe that's where they get the offbeat shit going, innit?
He's not from Detroit. Why did I think T Grizzly was Detroit?
T Grizzly's not from Detroit. Where's he
Southern
from?
Does he claim? Is Nick?
Is he from Atlanta?
I feel like Nick might just be trying to just out everybody right now.
So Nick just knows where everyone's from, innit?
Nick, do you have like some screenshots?
Do you remember that show called Heroes, yeah? And there's one of them and their power was to know where all the heroes was. That's Nick's power still. He knows where everyone's originally from. I said he's not actually from there. He's from he's Southern.
All right, Mr. Geography, please.
All right, Nick. Nick knows.
Tell me where I was born, Nick.
Huh?
In fact, I feel like Nick's going to out me for not being, technically, I don't have a London postcode. Like, maybe on the technicality, I'm not actually London Jen. Technically, I don't quite. I shouldn't have let Nick know. Now, maybe I should just, be rabbit myself.
I can't have people believing I'm traveling out of London every single time I come to see you and stuff. That's all crazy. We're in London right now.
You know what I'm saying? It's technicalities, but yeah.
That's we're not London.
T Grizzly is from Chicago, says Yunan, but Nick says he actually is from Detroit. You see, Nick, I thought so. Nick.
He just sounds
southern as fuck.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Sorry, Jen. Oh gosh, that sounds. Yeah, sorry, Jen. Sounds like she has like coffee mornings and shit.
Sorry, Jen.
Yeah. and shags the fucking gardener. I don't have a garden, so odds on Jen was born in like Doncaster.
Definitely Kent postcode.
Yeah, it's not quite Kent.
Oh man, if only.
Jen's not from London and Crash ain't from Wales. The Matrix is fucked.
Fucking hell.
Coffee mornings are fire, as I'm sure it's shagging the gardener, but it's not me. It's just not me.
Well, hold on. Why are we assuming that shagging the gardener is fire? Because I've seen gardeners and they don't look like. Listen, I don't know if you've watched Desperate Housewives and you're basing it on that, but this ain't what's going on when you get a gardener, Jem. I'm just letting you know, like the gardener's doing probation or some shit. Yeah, this is community service.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of rough. Nothing wrong with a bit of rough.
Say no more. Say no more.
Bring your lawnmower. My bushes need trimming.
I'm tapping out. Yeah, I'm gonna just drink this drink and I'm gonna build a spliff. We're gonna just leave Jen to do what she's doing today, guys. I said fly mode.
Okay, process 2. Okay. So, I really appreciated how Benny P worked on his delivery. Really appreciate how Benny. No, not that I appreciate it. It was my bad segue, but well, I do appreciate when. Because it wasn't just me saying these things. This was a consensus, and I'm sure lots of people spoke to them in the building after their performances. And Benny P's delivery wasn't great.
Benny P was up there sweating because he knew this has got to mean something.
Before he spit a bar, and it was up there. I mean, it was hot up there for real. But before he said anything, like the focus was there, and maybe a little too fair focus. Was it the first one? He had a couple issues. A couple issues. But to be able to pull that back as well, because he completely fluffed, well, not completely, but the first wasn't great. So to be able to then do what he did in the second and third, nice. Be Easy. I don't want to call him Be Easy. I want to call him Trinidad Bez.
Well, we can call him Trinidad Bez. It's the Sunday roast.
Trinidad Bez, yeah. And you make up everyone's name. So, and I feel like it was you who first said Trinidad Bez anyway.
From now on, you shall be known as Trinidad Bez.
Once you've been crowned on roast, it's your roast name.
Yeah, that's it. Who's got a roast name? We've got the caretaker in there, we've got the champ, we've got Dub T. You know what I mean? We've got Crash St. Patrick.
The chat with the various sexy and non-sexy gardeners is hilarious.
Oh shit. We got to post some of that.
Charlie Dimmock, do you remember the redhead?
Oh shit, Charlie Dimmock
with the bosoms
with no bra.
Red, red,
flustered with no bra. Yeah, I remember that.
And Alan Titchmarsh. Is it R.I.P.? Do I want to say R.I.P. and the Titchmarsh?
So now you just out here killing guys. You're just out here just killing guys.
I feel like it might be. If it's not.
Titchmarsh K. Is that what we're doing?
If it's not, my bad.
I beg someone do the Googles, jump in the comments, and let us know if Alan Titchmarsh is still with us, because this is ridiculous. We can't be putting out propaganda that the old man is dead and he's still here.
But he was like Women's Institute fluff. He was, I
remember always hearing that the Queen used to actually watch his show, innit?
Yeah,
that's why he's always here.
Yeah, she probably did with their corgis and shit.
Yeah. Advice on the flowers and whatnot.
Yeah, Rivers anointed you with the caretaker, so it's facts, big facts, as opposed to Trinidad James. Yeah, and I also fucks with Trinidad James. I know a lot of people don't necessarily.
He's cleaned himself up recently.
I like Trinidad James. Yeah, I think he does like a lot of like presenting stuff and
Okay.
other music industry type things, I think.
Okay. So it's just moved lane.
How old are you, Tommy Villas, actually?
29.
29. That's what I would have thought.
Yeah.
That's what I would have thought. Andrew, salute. Lovely having you here.
Andrew, look.
It's on the floor.
The ashtray is on the floor, my brother.
Watch him kick it over now.
Oh my gosh.
Watch
Don't
him
jinx
kick
me,
it
man.
over.
Don't jinx me.
He's alive.
I said, yeah, he's alive. So you see what I'm saying? You got people over here creating narratives. She just killed Alan Titchmarsh for no reason. R.I.P. Why would you say that, Jen? That's fucked.
It's a miracle.
Man said, yeah, he's alive. What did Crash say?
Shout out to Alan Titchmarsh, he made it. Oh God, I laugh at my own jokes so much.
No, that's fucked up. Titchmarsh runs through things.
Yeah, he still do.
Still do that. God, this thing. Still out there. You know what's worse? Charlie's with him. Unless she's doing her own thing. But I seen her on TV the other day. She's big now, but yeah, man.
When you say big,
I mean to
are
say
you fat shaming?
No, I'm just saying she's like her profile has grown considerably since the last time you seen her, Jen. Like this shit's crazy. Like
I thought you were fat shaming. Sorry.
Would I do such a thing?
Oh yes.
I disrespected the ring.
Let's get back to the battle. Oh my God, I'm losing it.
Middle class.
This is what happens when I'm tired and I'm overwhelmed, and you give me my own joke as well.
That is one hell of a nickname still.
Yeah, middle class crackhead killer bear.
What the fuck? How do you get that as a nickname?
Yeah, it was. I mean, he coined it himself, didn't he? But I fucks with it.
I will never forget.
That's what it says on the tin.
I never saw Tatum's battle where the man said to him, "Your mom's a bitch," and he said, "Facts."
Yeah.
But you know, like the way how Trinidad Bez said, "You that nigga say to your mom's a bitch, you say facts." That was hilarious, bro. He's fucking funny, bro. He doesn't even. It's not even like he means to be funny, but
yeah.
It's just entertaining, isn't it? Let me just say that.
Yeah,
he's
it is entertaining.
Bro.
It's
like,
entertaining.
Very. What he lacks in the kind of technicality that Benny's got. Benny lacks in the entertainment factor that Trinidad Bez has got.
Yeah.
I said, thanks, man. I can watch man.
You can watch easy now.
Okay, cool. We're just trying to make sure that you're good, bro.
Yeah.
You gave us the warning.
His mum was in the background. Alan! Not Alan!
So now you're just out here saying that Alan Titchmarsh. We need to check if Alan Titchmarsh's mum's alive now, because this is what's going on, Jen. You're just saying things. You're not
no,
checking.
I was making the joke that like YT's mum's in the background listening to Dub T's mum's in the background saying, "Oh my God, not Alan!" Phoning her sister saying, "Did you know Alan Titchmarsh is gone?"
It's true. It's from the internet. We just seen it on YouTube. A journalist called Sorry Jen has put a story. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Man, like
Young Nambrino. Just want to say I'm council house as fuck and retired as a nitty a few years ago, but it was still jokes.
Come on, man. You know how it is, battle rap. You hear what you hear, but you won the battle anyway. So don't really matter what man says.
Right.
But I got a funny feeling that he'll be saying that again at some point for another opponent.
Yeah. I voted that battle. You voted it down.
Which battle?
Why was it voted?
What
the
battle?
Tatum MC one probably.
Oh, okay.
Remember the big man I don't remember his name, but I seem to remember you're talking about. I have no idea how B-Easy got that footage. I feel like, Nick, you gave it to him. What do you mean you've no idea how you got him? You shaded your own guy. I feel like
Nick is tricky still.
Yeah, I feel like
we should call him Trick Kelly.
Yeah, right.
Man, like Trick.
Yeah, I hear tricking and shit.
Trick Nelly.
It was messy. They were both high on cat. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Well, you know,
Hashtag,
middle class crackhead.
Oh shit.
If the name fits. Celeste. I thought that was Kendrick for a second, you know.
Celeste is.
No, but it's Kendrick. I was like, shit, I've got the.
I heard
the wrong.
I heard the cadence of his voice.
Yeah.
I know this person.
And I thought it was Kendrick.
Yeah. Yes, Lass is a real sick artist. But yeah, man, Trinidad Bears. Who do you not think would be a good battle for Trinidad to get next in it? Like, who would you reckon is good for him next? And who do you think? Obviously, I don't know who Benny's got next, but who would you see for both of them next, like as opponents? Who would you see? Nah, you weren't next, bro. We're doing it in order, Crash. Bez versus Cozy. Ooh.
Bez versus Cozy. Oh, okay.
Like,
I was gonna say, was that next? No,
but
Bez,
because I was asking,
who
next for them?
Yeah, I like that. I could see that potentially.
Bez versus Nobi. Crash says. Maybe. Yeah. I feel like he might need to prove himself with one more person on come up with him at the same time before he gets a Nobi.
Tobago Dave.
Oh my gosh, I said Trinidad Bez and Tobago Dave.
Cammy GBR. I mean, what's good? Me too.
You telling me, Cammy?
What's good to the person sitting next to Cammy right now? Shout out to you and only you, not Cammy.
Do you know who that is?
I know
Mackenzie. No, Mackenzie's the person next to Cammy right now.
Fuck you, Mackenzie. All right.
Yeah.
I mean.
Wow.
Shout out Mackenzie. Sorry. Freudian slip there.
Team Rivers.
I'm neutral.
Salute to Cammy though, man.
No, shout out you, Cammy.
I know you're here on some double agent thing, so now I'm gonna have to watch what I say about Scotland. You're gonna pass it on to Mackenzie. You said something about bad Mars, the bastard.
Who do we have next up then? Hold on. Shout out my other co-host, D.I. the Henny Man.
Yes, sir.
Trap City.
Trap-absolutely.
Big facts. Whispers versus Cobra was after that. Was that the second battle?
Yeah,
it was. Damn. Okay.
He went on early.
Whispers versus Cobra. Man. Whispers had a lot of anticipation going into this one. He basically was the talk of the last round.
A lot of people can't handle that type of pressure. You know what I mean? You got basically people expecting you to replicate all what they've heard. You understand? Can you do it? Can you live up to the hype? You understand? Man said, Briz Rothstein asked me
and Mackenzie were brothers at the SMPG event. I feel like that's just, American exceptionalism. Two Scottish people heard the accent. It's like, okay, you two must be from Scotland. Is there a resemblance?
I think, you know what it is? I think because I think Cammy may have like the auburn or ginger beard or something.
Yeah, there's something.
I think that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. Literally, they both got an accent. They both got ginger hair or ginger beards. Cool.
That's enough.
When they say that white people are racist because they say all black people are racist. And then black people be like, yeah, are you brothers? Like, no, we both just got ginger hair, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but you're both Scottish though.
Yeah, you got the same accent. Also brothers. And you're white, you're brothers. Like, no, bro.
No,
like,
I promise.
I just met him a year ago, bruv. Like, it's bad. Like,
I'm gonna ask you if you know your dad.
Like, you sure?
You know your dad, bro. Oh gosh. Yeah, Whispers versus Cobra. So you were saying it's difficult to
kind of live up to the pressure of people, the expectation, put it like that, going into it. And on top of everything here, you could look at your opponent like, yeah, man, I got this, but you still have to go up there and do it. You know what I mean? I feel like
we just talked about your sister, Charlie Dimmock, earlier on.
Oh shit! I look like every ginger.
Every famous ginger person. So Charlie Dimmock, she's ginger.
Okay, yeah.
Surely she's your sister, right?
She's gotta be.
Cousin.
That's auntie.
No, by marriage.
Ain't her name McDimmock? Charlie McDimmock? No.
Versace shirt got ruined, fam. I'm assuming you're talking about Whispers. Yeah. There was some grabbage.
There was
some grabbage going on. There was some grabbage going on.
And not only that, do you know what? I won't say too much. I don't want to give away too much of the battle of how things were and things that were said and whatever. But he has a lot of, let's say, there's a certain thing that a lot of people work hard to get and work a long time to get, and he kind of has that already. That's the best way I can say it without saying too much and ruining shit. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, ruin shit. Let it burn. Fuck it up, man.
No. We ain't going to do that. But what we'll say is, you know, you see me being political.
Yeah, look at you just dancing around the diplomacy. That's not really my job.
So, do you know why? Because I don't want to. I want people to be excited.
Yeah. That's it. Don't want to spoil anything. Yeah.
Once you start hearing things, it becomes. There's this thing in battle rap now where it's like, if someone tells you about Rivers' battle, Rivers' battle's fire. He won 3-0. Cool. You will go to the battle and look through the comments if you're not really a fan of Rivers, and see, oh yeah, Rivers killed it, and you're not gonna watch the battle, bro.
Much love, bro. I'm knackered, so I'm gonna catch on this tomorrow. Just pulled up to say wagwan and hit that like button. On, much appreciation to you, Wiretap, man. Love. And if you're watching me and you don't follow the Wiretap, pause, come out. Go and hit the follow, go and hit the subscribe, go and support, like go and shout out the Wiretap.
It's a package deal, bro.
Big facts.
You gotta follow all of us.
That's it.
That's how you gotta look at it now, bro.
That's it.
You follow us, you follow everybody. You gotta follow Cammy as well. You gotta follow everybody.
That's it. Yeah, Cammy also media, right? That's it. Go and follow Cammy GBR. He's here in the comments. They're both here. I think you can click on them and get directly to them. And if they're not, it'll take you like, I don't know, 30 seconds. Like, think of how much time you spend searching things on Pornhub. Like, you've got 30 seconds to search Cammy GBR.
Come on, Pornhub is longer in the search bar.
No, but you're not even putting, but you're putting like, you know.
Let's not finish that sentence, Jen. Let's keep this PG-13. Yeah? I know what road you was about to take a left to. I'm trying to steer you back on. I'm trying to take a sip of that holy water and come back to us. Yeah? Please. You good?
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
Cool. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yeah. Let's not do what possibly is the description for looking for porn might be on the search. Let's not do that. Let's not.
Yes. I see Whisper saying he'll smoke me if he wins the tourney. I'll smoke him on an NLC event. Okay, but you see that, right? You see that right there? Without us giving away anything in the battle, without us spoilers, nothing. You got the champ there. Yeah. Yunan, who is one of the most accomplished battlers in the UK. Yeah. Full stop, period. Is saying, you see that guy who's had 2 battles and he's on a tryout tournament, yeah? I will take him if X, Y, and Z. That's how, you know, he's not to say that he's going to necessarily, but, you know, you don't get talked about by the champ in that sense.
I feel like you don't, but I feel like this is one of two. It's a duo, isn't it? It's like his the noise he's making warrants this, but also, as we know, there's another little flavor to it as well, which is like a kind of guilty by association thing. I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah, true.
So I feel like that is part of the reason why Shaw was it. Because he knows he's not going to be able to talk to certain people. You get me? So.
Kumbaya to you too, mate. Cammy was just blessing after my, Kumbaya to you too. So it's Sunday night, and, you know, this is not, we try and keep it PG, but sometimes I get a bit wild. It just happens. It's what happens when you're at a certain age. Evening to you too, Sean Cray.
How's it going? Sean Cray.
Shout out to you. Yeah. Whispers Cobra, the thing again. Cobra we saw last time, but didn't get to see him battle. We got to see him spit his material, got to see him actually battle this time, and complete style clash. If you look up style clash in the battle rap almanac, like this them two you can't dare.
Yeah.
Like those are the two.
Polar opposites.
Complete polar opposites. Like Cobra is someone who comes from
a certain era.
Yeah, like
so he's kind of chiseled and crafted in the way he does things already. It's not going to change. It's not going to be like so. Where my man is new era, modernized, progressive, energetic, punchier, attacking, vicious. Cobra's more elegant with the wordplay. You understand? Poetic.
Lyrical.
With the wordplay. Lyrical to a certain extent, but a lot of humor as well. Some unintended, but some kind of like dry humor. Like
I feel like Rivers is saying I laughed at him, not with him.
Certain bits, yeah. I said to him afterward, I said to him, bro, you was more humorous than I thought you would be. Like, bro, you battling a man like Whispers. You cannot be going there to tell no jokes.
Big love to you too, Enan. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, hoping we all get to kick it too soon. We will. We'll all be at an event together soon, no doubt. Peace to you too. Yeah, it was like I say, definition of a style clash and an interesting battle. I definitely am more of a fan of Whisper's more present day style. Yeah. And just more attacking. It's just more attacking. It's more aggressive. I like that style. But I think, Whispers, it will be interesting. Cobra, it will be interesting to see if he sticks around and where he goes from here, who he battles. Who could you see being a good battle with Cobra?
Cobra. I want to see Cobra versus AJ Raw.
I thought you were going to say that.
Do you know why? Because
I'm going to say nothing at all until we move on to the next subject.
I feel like them two both need that battle, to be honest. Because I feel like they're trying to do the same thing, but in two different ways. And I feel like they both need to understand. Well, I'm not going to finish that sentence, but I would like to see that. Whether or not, it happens, up to the league, innit? But yeah, it's peak still.
Causey versus Nuts was next.
It was next.
Cobra versus Bez would be jokes, would be easy. Yeah, it could be actually.
I think
it could be. That's the one.
Work.
That's the one.
Scratch what I said and go what Benny P said.
That's the one.
That's the one right there. Still.
Yeah. That's the one.
I feel that one there.
Excuse me. That sounds so unladylike. Right, Causey versus Nux. My goodness. Causey,
dynamite,
jumping up and down,
roaring
before the battle. That
it's the fucking war zone. It's the war zone, mate. Come on. Like, it was like literally like high,
chomping at the
It was high. It was buzzing. It was fucking buzzing. He was glad to be there. He's fucking buzzing, mate. He was buzzing
for real.
He was literally buzzing.
Yeah. He was on a total high.
He was on a high. So I think the energy, because he was on that high, kind of overwhelmed his material, but it gave it a presence to it, but it overwhelmed it a bit. Now, when you start off with the explosive dynamite energy like that, by the time you get to your second, you don't have that in you, and trying to find it makes you look like you're fucking up. And I feel like, without going too deep into it, but he basically kind of dropped the ball a little bit. And I feel like if he did better, it could have been a different result. You know what I mean? Could have actually been a different result.
Is this Nux? It's Nux, isn't it?
Nathan Bailey. Yeah.
Shout out to you, Nux. Right on time. I thought I was going to try and be sarcastic and say something really bad, but I'm not going to, because I think I'm not in my judge's bag now, so I don't need to. But Causey's first was super explosive, high energy.
Very high.
I really liked his directness.
Yeah.
Like I said, to the point, there were times where he was actually facing, like he's turned his back on the crowd and he's in Nux's face.
He knew that he had to, put that on the line and show, man, I've got balls to be a competitor here, innit? Like, he knew.
And that was him trying some new stuff as well, because he doesn't normally have that sort of level of energy.
This is the place for it.
And also, I think he'd had the opportunity of seeing Nux's battle
last time,
the previous round. So he's seen Nux is charismatic. He's full of personality. Whilst he may not have the energy that Nux came with, or that Causey came without in that first round, you know you need to do something
to
combat that sort of presence.
I feel like Knox has more control of his energy.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
Because he's got the same, if not more, because his shit's more solid when he's delivering his thing than my man. My man's is more erratic.
Yeah.
Like, whereas Knox is more like a man talking to him. Yeah. So I think he's got
spurts,
he's got more control of it. He knows when to go up and all this stuff shit. Whereas my man was just trying to, like when you have that fight with the bully and you wind up the biggest punch you can and throw everything you've got and you just graze his chin. You ain't got enough to take that run up again, to take that same punch in the next round. And I feel like that was Cozy's thing.
Yeah.
He gave too much in the first.
Yeah, definitely. And he didn't even get to the second before he started petering out.
Yeah,
like it was
energy just sucking up.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I really like.
I want to see him back though.
I do want to see him back. He's got something. He's got something that's very him about him, and he just has to work on.
He's got a good kind of technical side to him as well.
Yeah.
Right? He's kind of hidden behind all that energy, but he's actually kind of technically okay.
Agreed, yeah.
Understand? And Nuts is just improving every single battle.
Big facts.
And he's got the hunger in it. When you got hunger like that, you're only gonna get improved because you want to learn, you want to do the next one. So bro.
No, I
enjoyed Nuts still.
Really enjoyed your performance, Nuts. I thought it was hold on, let me ask you about this. What was that? Right. How clean living are you? Because all of your drug references, what was it? Smoking balloons. You said something about smoking balloons.
Who said that?
Smoking a crack. You had 3 references.
Who had to?
Nux. I didn't bring it up in judge. You said something about smoke balloons, smoking a crack. You and your mum smoke a crack together or something.
Wow.
Something. There were a few things that you said.
Smoking balloons.
Smoking balloons.
How do you smoke balloons?
Dry bars need to be more buttery. Yeah, I wasn't gonna. I had stuff that I could have said in judging. I didn't kind of really say. Yeah, but I'm saying it here. There are a few times where like dry bars need to be more buttery. I think that was the setup, but it's like you never say that bars need to be more buttery.
Yeah, it's just
it's kind of forcing it a little bit. I can't remember what the punch was, but you'd use buttery to set it up. But it's
I hope it was cutlery.
I can't remember what it was, but it was something like that. There was something you said about, what was it? Pussy frail virgin sex. I've written It was something like, why virgin pussy isn't frail pussy? I don't know. I didn't want to nitpick. But there were certain things where your wordplay kind of needs to be a little more solid.
I feel like what it is having an idea and not expanding the mechanics of it. Just use it. Oh yeah, frail pussy, virgin sex, pussy, frail pussy, soft pussy, virgin sex. It's like pussy sex, virgin pussy. It's like,
is she really breaking down my frail virgin pussy over there?
Sorry. What, did it look like I was pointing at you?
No, I meant Nazi's laughing. Like, is she really breaking down? Right, yeah.
No, literally though, man. Yeah. I think just a bit more technicality in it. You know what I mean? Because remember, you're around people that are trying their utmost to take the levels up. So you got to be on that same chain as well now. You got to not settle for the first idea, the second idea. How better can I make this? How much more stronger can I make this? What technical way of doing this is? How would I say it in a conversation to make it better? I don't want to give away too much, but just do it how Nux would do it if Nux was talking to his brethren, bro. Say it like that. Say the shit you would say. You know what I'm saying?
But shout out to you, props to you, because that was a very you could see how much you improved
100%
since the last one. So really love to see that. Yeah, definitely.
And that's the thing. When you work hard like that, you've always got a chance of winning, regardless of the level of your opponent. You understand? Because if you're on your job all the time, there's a lot of battlers that they're just half-assed with it. Oh, I'll try it. Anything could happen. You understand? But you stay on your job, you're just gonna improve, and you will win in the battles where the guy ain't ready. Anyone can win. Literally, it's not about Who's got the?
You felt he was going to come in on some joke thing, so you just had a few silly bars in there. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, makes sense. Just kind of offset his thing.
Elbow cough. Real Hado True. Shout out to you too. Ibeo, live from Nigeria. Shout out to you. Roast is in. Where's Balls Deep? We need Balls Deep to complete the situation.
Respectfully, if we can call him BD, I'll prefer that because I don't think it sounds good for you to be screaming, "Where's Balls Deep?" Your neighbors is gonna be like, no.
Anyone who's unfamiliar, Balls Deep, someone who's often in the Sunday Roast chat from Chicago. Yes, so shout out to Balls Deep.
From the rap.
Battle Rap Nigeria rapper in here. Okay. Okay, shout out to you. So you're a man.
I don't know if I follow you, but I'm gonna definitely follow you. I'm trying to tap in with everything over there and battle rap wise, bro.
If we don't follow each other on the social medias, then follow up. And if we already do, then like just drop something in the inbox or something so that we know, or drop a comment, something, definitely. And then we'll definitely put the banner up so that the things there, and then follow the address. I mean the. Are you trying to make me do work right now?
Yeah, literally, man. We're trying to link up with Nigeria here, man. Come on, bro.
Banner. What
banner? Battle Rap Nigeria too, yo. 100%, brother.
Yeah, do that for real. 100%. For real. Okay, yeah. And I will do that too. I need to be more tuned into that. I've seen Brill, shout out to Brill. Had been doing some interviews and some focus on Battle Rap Nigeria. So that's definitely something I need to pay more attention to. So I'll do that. So what give us a battle of yours to check out. Tell us what to check out from you. What would be a good battle? What gives us a good flavor of Ibreo? What tells us what you're about? And we'll go and look at it. That would be dope. So that was it for the tournament battles. No, I just switched over from we started, or I think Rivers arrived when.
Oh shit! I need the scoop on that. Yeah, let us know, man.
I was watching Enes.
Someone must have threw a fucking. Something must have happened. Someone must have threw a punch or something, man.
Ibreo versus Spliff. Okay.
Nice, man. Okay,
that's the one we'll check out for real. Okay. Lotta, I was gonna say Jen. Yes. I was gonna shout out Jen.
Free up, guys.
Shout out Lotta. Shout out to you. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing good on this beautiful Sunday.
Bless up, my brother Blotter.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Real Gap original.
He won, then he didn't. What happened? What do you mean?
Oh shit.
He quit. Who? Which one?
He quit the season.
Who? Which one? Rosenberg. You just said he. Rosenberg or City Towers? Which one?
On the edge of the seat, homie.
Yeah. Why did he quit? Yeah, we know. Well, come on.
But who quit and why?
Type faster.
Who won and who quit?
I could just go to Twitter.
I'm guessing someone won and then after quit the season, so then they've given the result to the other guy.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to it. Just had one yesterday. Okay, so you're fresh off the battle. Did you win? That is the question. How you feel coming out of that one? How did you do? You have to watch Rosenberg. Oh shit. Okay, all right. Teasing. All you teaserson. We'll go and have a look at plot twist. Both of them quit. Okay, Dub T. Like what the fuck? Rosenberg quit after winning, then decision was changed.
Wow.
Okay. All right. I need to check that out. But yeah, I'll check that out in a little while because there's still, we're processed. So Blotter wants to know how was the process to
give him a quick recap from the beginning up to where he was.
Process 2 was super dope. Started off with Benny P versus
Be Easy,
Trinidad Bears. Good battle. Both of them came well. Benny didn't quite get his first round off. After that, real fight. Close battle. But we're not really saying who went through yet. I don't know if Nobody's Chat want to announce that independently. But good clash.
I hit you up separately to give you the results.
Yeah. You can do that. Then we had
Whispers
versus Cobra.
Yeah.
That was next. Real style clash.
Yeah.
Real, yeah.
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 Pretty much, yeah. 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 Yeah.
And then we had Corsi versus Nuts.
Nuts did his thing.
Now, let me not be so dismissive, actually. Let me not be so dismissive. Both guys came with 3 rounds of great, like, good material, solid material.
Which battle is what?
Cobra versus Whispers. I'm just backtracking a bit more. Yeah,
all 3 of them did their job. Both of them did their job.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them. All 3 rounds was jobs done. Okay, cool. Save myself. But yeah, both of them did their job. But it was basically a style clash, is what we were saying earlier on, in it. Like, one man's got a more seasoned style, and one man's got a more modern style, more progressive, energetic style that is now. You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard to go against that sometimes in this era. You know what I mean? So kind of went how you probably would think it would have went, but not to say my man never did his thing. He did his thing. He had his moments, and I think both men had their moments. The crowd enjoyed both people. I was literally thinking, raw, like, he's doing his thing. He was looked across at me as if to say, "Come on, man. What did you think? What did you think was gonna happen? What did you think was gonna happen when I stepped on the stage? You knew that when I stepped." You knew. Oh shit. Nah, hold on. It just, you know the deal, bro. You know the deal, bro. Like, Whispers did Whispers, man.
I was taking a piss.
Whispers did Whispers, man.
Yeah. But
she had to
again.
Oh no, yeah, Deezy said to infinity and beyond. Yeah, Whispers spaz, man. He been spazzing, man. Fucking spaz, for real.
Because it was a style clash, there will be people who, and because both guys kind of came, high level at what they're doing, there will be, if you fuck with either style, you will appreciate maybe both, but certainly, you might appreciate one more than the other.
Yeah.
Because they both did their thing. They did their thing. They just did it in very, very, very different ways. Next was Causey. We just wrapped up with that one. So Causey and Nux.
Yeah,
good
I
battle,
think it's fair to say Causey kind of dropped the ball. Well, I'll just say that. Like, he did his thing, but he still dropped the ball. And Nux did his thing. So, is what it is.
We can't say. Tune in to follow No Loose Chat to get all the updates.
I can't say he won, but I can tell you he didn't lose.
Briz Rothstein, right? Yeah. You heard Whispers spaz. He did.
Yes, indeed.
He sure did. Yeah, that album. What is it? Fish and Shrimp, is it? Fish and Shrimp, I think.
This is Av.
I fucks with Av so much. It's a very bad way of saying you like his music. I fucks with him so much. Whispers had I don't know if he won. I don't know if he won. Just lie now. Of course I know whether he won, but you have to tune in to No Loose Chat to get the scoop on that. Fish and Shrimps. Yeah.
I ain't saying shit. Yeah. I ain't saying a fucking word.
Nothing.
I refuse.
Nothing. I am not telling you whether you won or not.
I refuse to say anything about it.
I'm not telling you. You'll just have to watch. Then we have the 2 non-tournament battles. Who did we have first?
First and foremost, we had...
Was Jester and AJ first?
Jester and AJ Roth is what we had first.
Was that one first? Because I've got no notes for that. So that, I can't remember.
That was first. Jester and AJ Roth.
It just happened. So Jester and AJ Roth, was that first?
Yeah, this was non-tournament, so we can talk about this.
Yeah. I have some nice things to say about AJ.
Yeah?
I
don't mean to say that all shocked and everything, but a lot of people are more time critical of him. because I'm gonna be a bit more critical of him because I give him a lot of credit for certain things he does.
How rude!
What happens?
You just like having your phone ringing.
No, I'm turning off the rude. I can't control who rings my phone now.
I mean, yeah, but you got it on.
I mean, it has to be on in case of an emergency.
Well, I mean, this is kind of important.
Yeah, it is, but there are other emergencies. I mean, I know battle rap is life and whatnot, but you know, things happen, yeah. You know? That doesn't happen to be. That doesn't happen to be one of them, but you know.
I don't have my ringer on.
Don't lie. Don't lie to us. No one's ringing you, yeah. No one's ringing you. Don't try it, bro. You're just not popular. That's all. Yeah. My phone ain't ringing. Yeah, no one rings you, bro.
Hold on, before we
hit
get
her
back
up on Twitter, yeah.
It's not lying. Not lying. My ringer could be on all day. Let me get to this quickly before we move on to the tune on tournament battles. I wanted to come back to this from Cammy. Considering the current meta of BR as a whole, would we be annoyed if UK battle rappers were to take US battle rappers' styles, considering what they do is most effective, powerful?
What does he mean by that?
Yeah. So when you say take their styles, what exactly do you mean?
I mean like emulate. So you got like a fake Rum Nitty over here now, and you got fake.
Yeah, because I'm not.
It's hard to emulate a style and get away with it in battle rap.
And I don't think you should either.
Look at Murder and New Jersey Twerk.
Yeah. Even though Murder has been rapping like that
since before
he might not have had that might have.
Yeah, these things. Yeah.
But a lot of people, all of a sudden, yeah. But that was his start.
I don't understand. Why are you holding a gun and your hand shaking? Because if I shoot, it's like, bro, you don't look like you're ready to shoot, fam. Imagine that though. I'm gonna fucking punch you.
Oh, is that,
wait till I catch you.
Is that, you know?
Yeah. Put him up. Come on, let's shoot. Let's have a fucking shoot.
But when New Jersey Twerk does it,
right?
That's it.
That's it. Performance.
That's it.
I think it works with surf. It works with Twerk because he's got this whole skippy madman thing where it's like it makes sense.
Makes sense for him to do like that. Things are like that because he's like
that's it. But you see, like if you don't have all the rest of it, that makes you look like the crazy guy. It looks a bit weird. Everything's cool. I'm a sniper. I'm on the roof with the burner in my hand. I pull up. It's like I thought he was a. You gotta make it make sense, bro. Please.
Yeah, very true. But yeah, I think let's see if you've re-commented. Shooting nervous shots. AJ landed a 1-2 bar crash. Okay, so Crash has been okay. We'll get to Crash's comments. But yeah, going back to Cammy, I definitely think I don't know when you say US style, and like it's not as though there is one US style. Like there are so many styles.
I think maybe he means that in terms of vocabulary or slangs and shit like that. Because you know, like you hear man say
the
shit
truly like, blam,
or you hear man say I'm finna. It's like we don't really say that.
Yeah.
So I think in things like that, if your style is based on a load of those type of things, then maybe I get where you're coming from. Like I don't think that's. But then you just come up against people that don't do that and lose all the time. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win with a fake American style. You can't. Without you turn up.
No, for real. Just don't turn up. Americans should be copying our style.
No, but they are, bro. They're speaking English, so give us credit, man.
Oh, you took it there.
Yeah, I took it all the way fucking there with it, yeah. Yeah, you're speaking not American, English.
But like, okay, the way I see it, it's like
you just got a different accent.
If you look at it, I mean, it kind of all is derivative of something which originated out of America.
Oh yeah.
Rapping, hip hop originated out of America. So in that sense, everything that we do is derivative of that. And I think in the same way that UK hip hop it started off being completely an emulation of an imitation of what they were doing.
100.
Now it's very authentic. There is, it's very British. But it's still hip hop or it's still rap in certain parameters. Obviously, you've got different.
When I went to Ireland, I went to Ireland to battle one time, and there was a girl out there, and she said to me, "Oh, have you heard the Irish rappers? Oh, I don't like them. It's just so stupid in the accent. Why would you want to rap in the Irish accent?" And I was saying to her, she said, "Oh, you should sound like you're from London or something, something like that." And I said to her, "Listen, there was a time when people didn't even want to hear you rap in a London accent. Yeah. They're looking at it like, bro, what the fuck? What's this? What the fuck is this?"
That's it.
So I'm saying, after a while of hearing it and get used to it, people will accept it, and they'll be like, "Cool, there's Irish rappers. That's how they sound." The fuck. And
as a, an Irish youth, because hip hop
who would you want to listen to?
Yeah, that's it. You want to listen to the person who's talking Irish about your sounding the way, in a voice you relate to, talking about experiences you relate to. You're talking about, that's it.
Like, come on, man.
That's it.
It's just that them man there's not put in a position where they're big so that you can look up to them. So they're gonna look up to someone who's seen in a more higher kind of position. But once them man they get shine and get to see, like now there's a lot of drill artists in Ireland where certain man don't want to sound. That's the thing now. They're talking about the ones that don't sound Irish. Bro, you man sound like you're from London.
Yeah, that's
the thing now. It's like sound like yourself, bro. So again, like it changes after a while.
Yeah,
I think for the most part, most people are proud to sound like.
Yeah, if you're not yourself. Hard to believe. Big facts. Shout out Missy. How's it going? How you doing?
Salute.
America is BTEC England, let's be honest.
I didn't go all the way there with it, but there was mad English guys in 1914 spitting gun bars on the battlefield. I guarantee it. So, when I pull that Winchester! Yeah.
Oh yeah, for real. Not a bad Irish accent, Rivers. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's passable. Passably passed.
Passable.
You can get by.
Just about. Get by. Good crack.
All right.
Trust me. But also, what battle was it we was on? We were on
AJ Ra and Jess the Black.
All right, let me get to it.
Who did I see? There was someone who said something about
AJ.
Not one battle. Hold on. Someone said we've been
twice.
Here all that time. No.
Oh,
someone said something like we've been here for how long? We've not even done one battle. Okay, listen, Dub T, you gotta be paying attention, because even like 5 minutes ago when you posted that, we've done like 3, 2.5, 3.
I think Dub T was the results, and obviously because it's a tournament, we can't give the results on the tournament battles, isn't it? It's kind of like leave it to them to when they put the thing up showing where it's on them, innit? So obviously. If you want to hit man up privately, come on, man. Part of the family, man. Give you them results, no problem, bro. Just can't put it out there just yet. So when we upload this, we don't step on what they're trying to do over there. The good people at No Loose Chat. That's all.
Let's see what slander this was. Okay, this is Dub T. He's thinking about stepping in the ring, isn't it? I remember that from last time. I can't wait until I battle down the line. I'm going to mock the shit out of whoever I'm battling. If I ever battle Rivers, you best know I'm turning up in a Rivers costume, glasses, and all.
I've got some shades you can borrow, bro. It's all good.
Okay, Dub. Okay. Be careful what you wish for, is all I'm going to say.
Yes, I'm just trying to
We're going to get onto that topic, John the Don and Sue Surf in a minute. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful.
We've got to talk about that.
AJ was swinging.
Like Ashtray, don't be a menace. He was swinging, but landed nothing. Are you talking about AJ Ra or AJ... as in Anthony Joshua?
Yeah, which one, right?
Because
last night it's not great for the AJ
clan. Start scheming, then the bar's gone.
I think it's safe to say, I don't know, can you scheme punch in the boxing ring? I think he is talking about AJ Ra and not the Adonis that is Anthony Joshua.
Not the victim that is.
I don't care. Have you seen him though? Sorry.
But he is a victim of a brutal smashing yesterday. AJ did a 1-2 bar.
I wouldn't mind
crash.
giving him a brutal smashing. So AJ landed a 1-2 bar crash. Don't be so.
You care to put any of them up or?
No, those are when we kind of got off track.
Yeah.
No. I had to scroll back up.
Oh, that's from before.
Yeah. No, this is scroll back up because then we got completely off track with the talk of Americans.
Yeah. And shaky hands.
Yeah. A lot easier to relate to bars about 20 bags and bake off than gun bars. See, now you say gun bars as though, like, I can probably relate to gun bars in a way that you lot might not think is authentic, but to me, it's very authentic.
Do you know what though? Let me say something though. There is an American style of gun bars, and then there's what we do. Yeah. So I think it's very obvious when you're trying to do a gun bar in the American style. I think this is what these guys are trying to say without saying it. I don't know if they're, maybe I'm talking on behalf of them, innit? But
speak for yourself, eh?
Right,
what do you mean?
Cool.
Eh?
Well, in my opinion,
IMO. Not you. I'm saying who? You, yeah?
Yeah, you.
Speak for yourself.
Talk for yourself.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Let us know.
Say what you mean, huh? Say it with chest.
Tell us. Tell us what you mean, man. We want to fucking know. You're done playing games.
Dub T says, I just feel like Dub T has a lot of flips and funny rhymes. Listen, yeah, I've been around Nerf guns, yeah. Man, out of here. Well, Dub T, you're also a younger person, right?
I feel like, see what he said? Go down, come on. I mean exactly what Rivers said. Come on, man, I know. Rivers knows. And because I notice it as well. Like, when you do a gun bar that isn't so obvious a gun bar, you just get credit for a bar. But when you do a gun bar where it's like, when the Mac dump and shoot, the stock drop. Yeah. This is what the man they talk about. They don't want to see us doing that shit.
But all right, even that, right? You know what that is? That's gun bars plus performance. Kinda. Because you'll have a lot of Americans who will do gun bars, but don't match shoot. But that's just the perform. I don't think. But
maybe performance gun bars. In general,
we don't have many
people that try
that perform like that. Anyway, theatrical performers.
I think sometimes it's tried, but it always comes across as cringy when it's theatrical. When it's more subtle, it slips through. No one really says something. Tally has a lot of gun bars that are more subtle than theatrical. You get what I'm saying? You see when Kick Nelly, when he came in his first round, and he's doing all this.
Yeah.
Oh, you knew I was going to do something.
Where's Andy? Andy, you all right? How you doing, Andy? Are you okay? Hold on, don't use that because it's just going to get white.
Oh, yeah, you got.
I've got to get a towel. Yeah, if you use the tissue, just get the tissue.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying about big performance. You end up, stepping on shit, fucking things up, and all of that. You know what I mean? I don't know who did that, but it wasn't me. Someone else. I'm taking no blame for that. I said, Rivers, you have to accent. Man said, caretaker, you saying this? Rivers done fucked up. That's right. I'm getting kicked out still. Guys, Sunday roast is about to end. I've literally, man said, clapping machetes. I'm about to get kicked out, guys. Literally about to get kicked out. Man said, soak it up. It's the movements along with gun bars that make them cringe me out. The ones that move like Mr. Miyagi to set up a bar. This is what I'm saying. It's a bit mad.
But I mean, do you feel like that when Jack Boy does it?
No, not at all.
Why is it not weird when Jack Boy does it?
Because you see Jack Boy, he is active in his performance all round.
But
so
when he adds it to it, that's what I'm saying. He's a performer who does gun bars. So the only people who do them theatrics are performers. We don't really have performers here. So if you're not a performer and then all of a sudden you're doing super duper,
it comes across cringy.
So,
and that's really that's the point of where it is, isn't it?
Whereas if you are just like, I don't know, I feel like someone like Whispers, performer.
He's a
performer.
Surfer.
Absolutely. Right? That's it.
But
that's it.
Them man, they don't necessarily. Do you know what? I saw more gun bars from Whispers this time. More time. Last time it was nice.
Nice bars, pick bars.
Yeah.
Big shank.
Yeah. But no, definitely. Big performance on the gun bar, but no performance on the rest of it is always gonna look fucking cringe.
Yeah.
Like we're always gonna be like, bro, what the fuck is he doing? Like all of a sudden you got energy to talk this shit and then you're back to normal. yes, I'll shoot you up and I'll punch you in your face. And but when the Mac shoot, and then I'll punch you back in your face. And it's like, bro, come on, man. Of course it's cringe.
Talking of that, and I didn't, I meant to mention it yesterday. In my, I look like that meme. It's that woman.
Screenshot.
Oh shit, I'm Jay Blacking myself again. I need to sit down. I need to maintain the result, like the pretense of professionalism. Okay.
That's it. That's a cartwheel into a gun bar.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna put my drink way over here.
Yeah, I mean, I might
just
be
in case I feel like cartwheel.
Or like, no, please put it up there. Would you put it up there? And the can too. And there's a lid on that water properly.
Yeah.
What was that? Yeah, Whispers has a great way of. He's always quite forceful and aggressive in his delivery, but when he turns on and off the projection, like he does it really, really well without like, breaking a heartbeat? No. Fuck. What's that expression?
It's like you know, like some people just switch, but them and they know when to switch.
Yeah, he does it really, really well. And I imagine it's something which takes an awful lot of practice to switch on and off your vocal projection like that and make it look so
you know what it is though? What I realized as a battler is
no performers. It's okay, Crash. It's all right. Are you? Should have said that this is a safe space before we started.
Pick on Briggs's thing. I don't like the way Briggs just turns up with haymakers and that, you know. He's taking a fucking piss. I salute to Briggsy, man. I'll see you next month, bro. Fucking hell. Man said blind water making a mess. I guess that name's gonna stick now, you get me? That's what I do, man. I kick over ashtrays and spill drinks, bro. That's me. Salute.
Briggsy, how you doing, fella? I'm totally lost there now.
Man said sit down for 10. Sit down for 10.
You ain't been kicked out yet. No, Rivers is all right. Yeah, he's all right. He can come and fuck on my carpet. It's cool. It's cool. And also, I relate. I am also that clumsy.
Yeah.
So I relate.
She spilled a drink at my house once.
Yeah. All right, I don't lie on me. I don't think I did.
All right. I'm trying to make myself look good here, bro.
No, look, I've already admitted to my own misgivings.
You already tried to kill Alan much. You know what I mean? So there's nothing that's going to beat that tonight. I can kick over as much drinks as possible. You tried to kill a man. Literally. Right, not literally. But yeah. But anyway, can we get back to AJ and Jessica Black?
To AJ and Jessica Black. Look how hard I do to say nice things about how many detours I go on, so I don't have to say nice things about AJ. Well,
liberties. Should I start? Or?
Yeah, you start then.
Alright, cool. Basically, I feel like Jester was better. Jester's shit was structured better. It had a storyline to it. It had a narrative. It was more punchier. I feel like AJ, his style is still a little bit underdeveloped. One brother did a roly-poly into the gun bar. I seen it. I've seen it. I've actually fucking seen it. Donnie did a forward roll into a gun bar, and you know what's the fucked up thing about it? It sounded like it hurt. I get easy. I'm a lion. It sounded like it hurt.
I need to find that.
It sounded like it hurt him.
That's fucking hilarious.
It sounded like it hurt him. You know, like an old man do the roly-poly. It's like, yo, bro, what the fuck you doing? I've seen it.
Oh, that's too much. That is so funny.
I've seen it.
Yeah, back to AJ and Jester.
But yeah, anyway, back to AJ and Jester. Yeah, AJ's style is feeling very underdeveloped. Like, almost like, I will keep saying this. You get into the punch. No, you're punching, then doing the setup, then jumping into something else. Like, that's what I'm seeing. And it's like, bro, you're you're gonna come up against someone who can just literally be more linear, and they'll win just being more linear. Just be more linear, bro. Like, finish what you're saying, make it rhyme a couple times. Mad.
I'm not even going to go back into the comments. I'm just going to lose it. Like, I'm just going to lose it.
Because I see Plotter like, no, for real, man did a roly poly. No, this is real facts. If anyone could find that footage or something like that for me and send that across.
Yeah, I need to find that. I need to find that.
You know what I mean? That is crazy.
Yeah. I should look that up, actually. What was I going to say? I was going to say something super insightful, really interesting. It was going to be groundbreaking and it was going to wow everybody, and now I've forgotten it. I thought you turned it off.
Emergency still happen, man.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Was it a James Bond skin? That would be hilarious. Let me not. Okay, so okay, we've got a comment about the battle. Whew. Okay. Just as a madman, he was spitting bars at AJ, but staring at me. He was mad. I called him Piccolo, Animela, Pick a Low, mid-tier fight of Dragon Ball Z and Black. Listen, that's just way too much anime for me. Like,
I fell asleep halfway through that, bro. I can't do it. Oh, was it Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, but...
Okay, hold on. I know a little bit about Dragon Ball Z.
Mid-tier fight of Dragon Ball Z and Black. Just the Black didn't like it, as he was saying now. Oh, okay. Actually, no, I'm getting there. I'm understanding. YD, the thing I talked to you about, I'm going to make that a weekly thing, and I'm just going to do a Zoom thing. And as soon as I sort out my caffeine, because you can show anything on caffeine, I don't want to start messing up with YouTube. I'm going to make that a weekly thing. You're welcome there as often as you want, and I'll get other consultants who can do the anime thing. Yeah, sorry, Crash. I'm ignorant, right? Ignorant as fuck. You did, and you did a great job too. And I'm there just trying to be ignorant. Messi says, I thought Dragon Ball Z was a battle, Jen. You're not alone. Right?
Got to his other one. Above that.
I need to watch some Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I really do. I believe he'll get it in the future.
AJ.
Okay, AJ. Okay, the thing about AJ is this was the best AJ that I've seen ever. But I still do think that a lot of the mechanics there, a lot of the basics are missing, and they're not like they're the same sort of comments at this stage where I'm seeing the progression of so many of his class around him excelling, even if they fall off certain times, even if they lose, even if they got there and choke or whatever. I'm still seeing a level of continued growth and progression, working on things, development, and I don't necessarily see that with AJ.
Do you know what I think AJ is? Sorry to cut you. It's just the analogy popped in my head. You know, like some people give you a plate and it's got like a meal, and you know what the parts of the meal are. You got your meats there. Sunday roast, you got your meats there, you got vegetables, you got a little carbs, your little potato or whatever. Sprinkle a little seasoning in it, maybe. You know what I mean? Something to make it nice. Maybe a little sauce in the corner.
Yeah, like the thing is,
his plate is that plate that you go to your auntie's house here and they just slap everything on the plate. There's no grace to the plate. You got meat, fish fingers, pizza. Like there's things that don't even need to be on the plate.
You got custard on the plate.
Custard's on the plate, right? Jen. You got strawberries on the plate, Jen. Yeah. You understand?
And the chicken's not even cooked properly.
Chicken ain't even seasoned or cooked. Chicken still has a personality, Jen. Yeah? And this is the problem. Like, I feel like you got to take a bit more time to your craft and really work on one line at a time or something like this. Because it feels like maybe you're rushing through it, just trying to get it done or something. Maybe you need to take a little bit more time or something. But something's missing.
And I think also something maybe that's missing is a little bit of humility. And I say this genuinely because one of the things that a lot of people mention about AJ, and it's something I noticed from the first time I saw him, that projection ain't it, Chief. Like it really isn't. No matter how much you think they're doing that, it's not it. It's not it. And certain times it means we can't, you have an issue, you have a problem with punching in the right places anyway. And certain times you might even have a punch, or you're doing something which is akin to punching, and you're doing, and it gets swallowed in that nasal passage. Like it doesn't. It's not projection in the way you think.
I feel like it sounds to me a bit of a struggle.
It sounds so forced.
It sounds a bit of a struggle still. Like it sounds hard to do. I don't know what it is, but something's missing and something needs to change up. Because I feel like when I'm looking at the plate of food, there are things on the plate that are edible. That's what I'm saying. It's not just a plate of bare things that are unedible. There are edible things on that plate. You need to just get rid of the ones that we can't fucking eat and just keep the shit that we can. Maybe it's meant to be a salad right now. Maybe it's not meant to be a roast. You understand? But you got to figure it out, because there's things on that plate that are giving us salmonella, bro. Like
Nathan, not taking a piss. This is constructive criticism. Bro, listen, trust me. I am a piss taker. If you know me in my life, that's all I do. All I do is take the piss, but I don't like to punch down. Like, I don't like to, like, just shit on someone unnecessarily.
No. Like, I mean this because I want to see, because I think, you see AJ, yeah, I think if he could get it right, the kind of statues, how much I know he loves this shit, if he could get it right, he could be like a serious contender, but something is, I don't know, like, does he speak to Monk? Does he talk to Black T and the Art of Rap ones? What did they say to him? Like, usually you talk to your peers, and because before this battle, all I was hearing in the battle rap grapevine is, yo, AJ's got some shit. Man said, what? He's saying AJ is gel food. Nah, man, it's better. To be honest, I'm just saying he's just a plate that is packed full of bare random
let go of the plate analogy.
He's a plate of bare random food. A lot of it is nutritious and healthy. Some of it isn't, but they're all on the same plate, and he needs to figure out how to get certain things off the plate and to arrange the plate to make it look more presentable.
So, like, you've got a meal on a plate. You need to separate.
There was a meal on there, but you need to
separate. Well, no, like when I say a meal, you've got your starter, your fruit dish, you've got your fish dish, you've got your main course, you've got the soup,
all of it,
and you've got the sweeties that you brought on the way in, like
everything, prawn crackers,
and certain parts it's like it's not cooked properly.
It
doesn't smell right.
It's almost like just
shit.
Just throwing shit on the plate.
That's food, completely food analogy. The food doesn't smell right. Never trying to say AJ doesn't smell right.
What I'm saying is, I feel like your AJ's thing is more, let me show them that I can fill up a plate, rather than let me show them something graceful on the plate. And I want him to actually give us a graceful plate instead of just a plate full of everything and everything else. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I think I think that's a humility thing. Maybe you need to humble yourself and listen to some of the critiques. Maybe you're actually trying to do that, and you're just not working it out. I don't know. But whatever's happening, it's not working.
I don't know if I saw improvement from the Joker battle. I can't tell.
I did see improvement.
Okay, because I need to watch the Joker one again in it.
Yeah. Because there was like literally nothing in the Joker battle.
Do you know what I liked what he did? I can't really say because I don't want to give it away too much, but he had something. I think it was his second round.
I've got no notes.
Facts.
Okay.
So like, when he,
I think I know.
To me, that's a more structured side of his writing, where you formulated something. You put that bit, then you put then this bit comes in, then then this bit. It's like you need to figure out a way how to formulate the other stuff so it's more lined up, so we can get it. We want to fuck with AJ, like everybody, but there's man out here doing a lot, so you need to be able to compete with that by being able to structure your thing better. That's it, literally. It's not even shade or nothing.
AJ has like 7 or 10 qualities, but the rhymes are the main qualities that really need to hit. Can't lie. His content level is high though. I completely disagree.
I'm not going to say
AJ will come
his
good.
Content level is.
What do you mean by? Would you say his content level is high? Because you're saying what he's saying, the substance of it.
I think that's what it means. So I think he means like his subject matter and the things he chooses to speak on. But for me, it's how it's put together. is everything.
Yeah.
So
and how that, like, is it relevant? Like, yeah.
I just want him to formulate his thing, get it straight, and then go again. That's it. That's all.
He should rap how he trash talks disrespectful AJ. Potentially, but I think as well, never mind just it's before you, as well as content.
I think he tried to do that in that battle, to be honest.
Yeah, it's them fundamentals. Like, however, whatever your style is, you need the basic fundamentals. You need to know how to punch, how to set up, where to put emphasis, how to structure around, a set, whatever. And I think maybe there needs to be work done there, and then also on that delivery, because that delivery just isn't.
I think and again, this one thing I always notice, the way you write something will change the way you deliver something. So how he's writing it is forcing him to deliver it in that way.
Okay.
Understand? I believe if he changes up his structure, he's not going to be able to deliver it that way. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like until he does that, we might have to deal with that kind of delivery for a little while.
His content is vast. I don't know what I see. I can't lie. Okay, he needs to rhyme with angles and bring some of that. Do you mean it's vast? It just sounds like you're saying platitudes, though. He needs to rhyme with angles and bring some of that raw. He needs to rhyme, full stop, and bring some of that raw energy. I've spoke to him personally, and he said he wrote that just material a while ago.
For us. So yeah, I don't know, man. You should have. Then this is where the humility comes into it. You shouldn't have been happy with some stuff from 4 months ago. You should have known.
Especially when the Joker battle came into play.
All right, this is what I'll say to AJ. AJ, yeah, listen to me. You need to start watching everybody else, what they're doing, and know that you need to be better than them. Forget who you're battling. Whoever's doing this shit or area, know you need to be better than them. Yeah, what can they do? How do they do it? Figure it out and do it your way or some shit, but you need to be better than whoever you think is fire. Because you can't settle for some fucking rounds from 4 months ago. You can't do that, bro. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. You should have definitely said, nah, man, I'm rewriting these. Yeah, I'm going to take that bit. That's cool. But you should have definitely upgraded. That means to say you had these rounds before your Joker rounds.
That's what I'm saying. You've battled since then. And that battle, there was a lot of feedback from that battle. You had some of the best people who do this shit give you feedback on that battle. So even if you had the hottest shit in the world, after you've had that feedback, after you've had that experience, you're still a new battler. So each battle you're taking on an awful lot. So just the fact of, by virtue of battling and then having all that feedback, I would have thought you'd go and work on some things. Yeah, all right. So, all right, but it's not allowed a man like. It's like I'm responding to what you are saying. He had a couple of decent bars. See that there? I feel as he's not really rhyming like that, so it looks so. All right, listen to that comment. He's had a couple of decent bars. We're talking about how many battles here, and you're saying a couple of decent bars. He's not really rhyming like that. This is all I'm saying. Basic fundamentals is all I'm saying, and that's like it's not. I don't know what Riv said.
No, I was just talking about where I was saying, look at who's doing shit and try to be better than them, innit? Forget your opponent. Like, see what the level is. Like, who's setting levels? Okay, cool. That's what they do, just set levels. Fuck it. I'm gonna have to do something near there to, if I can't beat that, be up amongst that or something. But you can't be arrogant enough to say what I did is good enough. Like, that's real crazy, fam. That's real crazy. And that's what I think. If that's a problem, that needs to change. Because the more you take on board and the more you try and develop, the better you're gonna get. Obviously, clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
So come on, man, AJ.
Yeah, I seek out.
Take on board the man them.
Yeah.
Take on board what the man them's telling you, and as they tell you, put it to work. Try something, do something. Take on board what man them's doing. And figure out how they're doing it and do your shit better. And you get me? You'll be all right, bro. Okay. I bet AJ would respect that carpet. I don't know, bro. He might start hoovering it, then mopping it, then spill something, then wipe it up, then go shop. we don't know if there'll be any structure to what he does to the carpet, so we can't say that. You know what I
mean? I know it's not there. That's a fact. I can't cover for him at all. I do feel he got gas and sat on them all round.
Yeah, I think
he gassed him.
I think he did because I was told that he's got some shit. Him? I was told he's got some shit.
Who gassed him?
I don't know.
See, this is why I don't do gas. I don't do.
Do you know what's crazy though? What's crazy is this though. It's who you're showing as well. If I'm showing my bars to my brethren Tim, who doesn't exist yet, and he has nothing at all to do with rap, doesn't rap nothing, and I rap, and I show him bars, I say, yo, I got some bars, listen to bars. All Tim can tell me is, yeah, man, it sounds good. He can't tell me it sounds shit. Yeah, it sounds good. He's never heard no one spit a cappella battle rap bars to him before. It's the first time. I've got it all together. He doesn't know if it's meant to rhyme or not because he doesn't know the shit. So I'm saying you've got to go to a professional opinion when you're writing. Understand? I'm not saying because I feel like a lot of battlers are private. Why would you want to show your material? But you got to have someone you trust, someone you've battled before that doesn't have no reason to hold information on you. Go to someone you battled. Yeah. And Moke, you get me? Yo, Moke, what do you think this? And if Moke says to you, yeah, that sounds fire, Moke's hating. Moke's not hating, but Moke's trying to let you die. Moke's supposed to be like, bro, I think you should boom, 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 bam, bam, bam. If he's got time to, of course. He might not, but
like I said, there were also,
someone's
got to give feedback from battlers at that event, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, to move off of AJ.
I salute to him. He got his rounds off. And that's the thing about him. He's always going to be a battler that gets his rounds off, turns up, is confident, but he just needs the shit that goes with it. Man said, basically, he's got all the ingredients, but watered down. I wouldn't say watered down. I would say like, it's almost like a man never put water into it. You understand? The man put something else in there by accident or some shit like that. That's what I would say. To where it's like, no, bro, put water in. Put the hot water in, mix it, then put the sauce, put the lid on, let it marinate and all this. It's like a man took the noodles out, poured the water in with no noodles in, closed that, put it in the bin and threw the noodles at the wall. Some shit like this. You understand where it's like, bro, none of it makes kind of correlated sense like that.
Yeah.
And you've got bits and pieces. You've got all the ingredients in bare different places. Just get them, put them together. If you don't, like if I don't know how to make something, I'll say, Mom, how do I do this? She'll give me the ingredients. I'll put it together. I'll cook. Take my time. Take my patience. Get it all right. Get the food on the plate. Yeah. And then I'll serve a nice dinner. And it might not taste the best, but I'm sure it will taste edible.
That's a crime right there. Nice Sunday lunch with dead gravy. That's a crime. That isn't a crime.
That's it.
He's no.
I didn't use your seasoning packets. Nah, bro. Sprouted at the wall, bro. I'm just literally like, because Briggs was saying water down. I'm saying it's a bit deeper than that, Briggs. I'm not gonna lie, still giving a bit too much credit there, my brother. He's cooking curry with bolognese ingredients. You get what I'm saying? Like, it has to make sense.
Yeah.
Has to make sense.
Yeah. And I think one of the things, particularly with like the battlers that I've seen being involved with a lot of this the new class, and I think most of them I've kind of seen from early on and watched their last few battles or whatever, and I see where they work on things that people say to them, because this is like, no one's born big. Like, no one's born big. No one comes into this thing knowing exactly what to do. Like, whatever it is, whatever your thing is. Like, when I came doing blogging, I couldn't even look at my first few blogs until blog 3. I couldn't go back and look at my first 2 uploads because I knew if I did, there was a good chance there would never be another one. So I waited until I'd done a few and thought, okay, I'll look at this one now. You know, it's same in any principle. You start at something, you're new. Some people are more naturally talented. Some people come into doing it having put more study in already, being more familiar with the craft, but everybody has a development. And I feel like AJ is one that hasn't necessarily progressed and developed in the same way as the rest of the class, and it's exactly the same things that, you know, from day one are still prevalent now.
Yeah, you gotta take us aboard for that. As I said, I'll leave on because I want to talk a bit about Jester because obviously, but what I'll say with AJ is this: he has potential.
Hey, Linda.
Salute to Linda in the building, Queen Linda.
Yeah,
he has potential. He has potential. He just got to pull bits and pieces together, and he'll be okay. Literally, he's not trash, but he's just not giving us the best account of himself because he's not pulling it together. Like literally, that's me being as real as I can. I want to see him doing well. Man said,
for fuck's sake, Briggsy, I want a pot noodle now.
Mine Briggsy don't work for the pot noodle company, you know.
The amount of pot noodle comments.
Yeah, all of a sudden everyone wants a pot noodle, the green flavour and that. Yeah, the chicken and mushroom one. Yeah, come on, man, I see it.
Jester was great. My first time meeting Jester in the flesh.
I think he definitely knew that this was an occasion he had to capitalize on. You know what I mean? Been a lot of back and forth between them, a lot of trash talk and that. He's young. He'll take that shit serious and he'll go back to the drawing board and put some shit together and try and get it right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like he did that.
I'm hoping Jester will come on here maybe after the battle's out, talk about his process, talk about what he did. Talk about, you know, Jester wrote that 4 months ago. Not Jester, AJ wrote that 4 months ago.
And I'm sure he'll be like, bro, I rewrote and trying to get it right. I feel like that's the ethic you kind of got to have. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know Jester's material was not from 4 months ago at all.
To go back to Nux, similar thing where he learned not having his material ready and stuff like that will cost him. So he's made sure his shit's tight and he's always on point in what he's doing. And whoever he stands in front of, they have to fight to win. You know what I mean? There's nothing worse than not having to fight to win. Salute to P.
Yeah. So everyone needs to do their 10,000 hours. It's either in the game before you touch down. Some rappers don't work on their craft and it shows.
Big facts. Big facts.
Jester was low-key fire though. Jester was great. Definitely. Jester was great. It was nice to see
he put on a good kind of account.
Definitely really did. And like Jester, he's been so hungry. He hasn't had. Listen, we don't perpetuate those narratives over here, yeah? Because that narratives comes from one place.
Do you know what's crazy, Dub T? That is what they'll be saying on the other side. They'll be saying that about the other side still. They'll be asking that question about the other side secretly. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, good. I'm glad you read Jester because I don't tolerate Jester slander. But if Jester fucks up, I'll be the first to come up here and say, "Boy, Jester, you know you fucked up, bro."
Round here, everyone gets what they deserve. Yeah? Whether it's some flowers, bullets, like whatever it is, pot noodles. You know, whatever you deserve, you get it.
Good night, Sean. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good rest and a good week. Thank you, everyone who tunes in. I know sometimes it's late. It's 11:45 over here as well. If you've got to get out for work tomorrow, appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you commenting. I know certain times you might be there with a phone. You're like this, and just, you know, the fact that you take the time out to...
you're here with us.
Man, love it. Thank you. And really, really appreciate the support and the interaction.
We got empty this.
Sean got that super warm... Sean got that. I saw DP and I lost it.
For fuck's sake. Get your mind out the gut. God damn it. We need balls deep in here immediately. Just to balance things up.
Yeah, I got that. Sean got that.
Someone's gonna.
I really have to read that.
Someone's gonna clip that little moment there and be like, Rivers, man, you fucked up. Don't worry, we're editing that shit anyway, man. I was talking about the guy called BD from Chicago anyway. Everyone knows that. Just to clarify. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, super zoom on the forehead now for the DP is in. What's that? Something profile, right? Yeah. Okay. Linda. What can I say?
You know, girls are so crafty, you know. They're crafty. Women.
You know what? It gets a certain age. Like, this is, people don't understand. This is how I get my kicks. This is how I get my kicks.
Little innuendos.
So I get my kicks. So know that while you're here with me, we're all getting kicks together. Yeah, I'm getting kicks off of. Anyway. Okay. What Dub T says, I genuinely like Jester. It didn't help that first Jester battle I watched was the Anarchy final. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest Jester. It wasn't. And he knows that.
Yeah, he's improved a lot since then, man.
Definitely
taken on board a lot of advice and stuff. So it's good to see him come to Knowledge Chat and, you know, put on. Because, you know, Enigma came over, did his things. I think Enigma's had a couple Knowledge Chat battles now, right?
Yes, he has. He battled Nobi, yeah, and Wilsey. You know what I'm
saying? So he's got a couple under his belt. So it's good to see just to come over, get his under his belt.
And to, like, he was locked down for so long, literally locked down.
Free Jester and that. You get me?
Right. That's it. Really Irish man, them. But yeah, he came over. He was released and came over.
Did his thing, man.
Did his thing. He had it was funny. That was the last battle of the night, and I think for the last two battles, I was dead. I was sitting on a chair, literally, and I was fucking Queen of Riley, Queen of Sheba. I said to Snoop earlier on, I don't know why I couldn't have just taken the chair off stage. Like, it's a bit random just having someone sitting up there on a chair. But my back was fucked, super fucked. Done in. So I had to sit down, and
that's where just
had a scoliosis bar.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, it kind of intimated to me as well. And if you know, I have scoliosis. I'm sitting down because my scoliosis was fucked, and it was a spine fucked up basically.
So he tried to set fire to the Sunday roast. Is that what he tried to do? You're banned from the show from now on, bro. Fuck you, man.
And he had his Rivers call out as well.
You're banned from the show, man. That's it now. That's why he's not here today.
It's on site. On site. You'll have to use that super zoom on your forehead.
Oh shit. The scope.
Yeah.
Pull the scope on him.
Crafty, because I'm crafty words.
Jeremy Corbyn. Was that his bar that he had against?
If you know, you know, not the Anarchy final.
The Academy final.
Okay, yeah.
So he had that against.
I always confuse the two as well. I didn't even pick up the distinction.
I thought I knew what he was talking about. Even though he said Anarchy, I knew he was talking about the Academy final.
Yeah, no, me too. It didn't even occur to me. No. But then I did that the other day, didn't I?
Yeah,
I said Bizzo was the Anarchy final Academy champion.
No, you said that he's an Academy finalist or not semi-finalist.
Oh no, I did another one then.
I did out here just fucking up everyone's shit. Say no more.
I did another one. I think I called him the Academy tournament, or I upgraded someone who won the Academy. So Slester, I think I called Slester the Anarchy tournament final, and I called Bizzo a semi-finalist when he'd already won. Yeah, I just fuck up everything. Notes. I don't have notes. I'm all over the place. My bad. But because I work hard. I do a lot, and I do a lot of stuff, and I have a lot of names and a lot of cards and a lot of things to juggle. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you do a lot though. I respect it though, Jen. I'll say this to you on air.
Thank you.
You put in a lot of work. I rate it still. You see, like, I'll go online. I'll see Jen's uploaded something and I'll just go straight back to work. I'll be like, you know what? What am I wasting time for? I get straight back to work. You understand?
I love this shit. And there's a lot going on. And, you know, because my job is talking about it, promoting it, highlighting it, whatever, getting involved in it. So I just appreciate the amount of stuff that there's for me to get into. Next battle on the card was Crash.
I think this
and Frost.
I think this may have been battle of the night. Still,
battle of the fucking night. Definitely, in my opinion, for sure. It was definitely the most competitive, the most debatable.
Yeah. But I feel like even though it's debatable, I think for me, Crash's third round was the clearest round of the battle, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I'm saying, I have no recollection right now which round was which, what he said in the third. But I'm just agreeing with you.
I had Frost taking the first, I had the second debatable, and then I had Crash taking the third.
I feel like I've said those words.
Yeah. That was the feeling. Yeah.
Okay,
Literally.
this is what you was waiting to hear. Hey, Crash.
Come on,
Crash, you did your thing.
You did it, bro.
You did your thing, man.
I felt,
and
I told him, I said, if you could have added them elements to your unanimous shit, like, I'm not saying that you would have beat unanimous. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying whatever the gap was wouldn't have been the same. It would have closed up however much it closed up in it. Yeah. Because what you had and what you bran, you had a good account of yourself.
And this is why, like,
Briggs said he had Frost 3-0. Briggs ain't even seen the battle.
Briggs, you hater.
We're in the building, but he's got Frost 3-0.
Crash, like, it was a great battle, man. It was a really good battle. Frost was amazing. Yeah, Frost was on point, super on point.
You know what's crazy? Outside, I heard Frost's material, and I was there thinking, raw. It could get kind of long for Crash, you know. But then when I heard Crash, I said, okay, say no more. He's in the game still. He's in the game. He's in the game.
Yeah.
He's in the game.
Most definitely. Most definitely in the game.
He's very comfortable up there.
What was I going to say? That was it. Battling at your, like, fights among, like, that for me was a much better battle. It was a more entertaining battle. It was, I'm sure you probably, not that you didn't learn a lot from the Yunnan battle, but just in terms of getting in fights, like where, you know, a man licks you and you can lick him back just as hard, but you have to. Like with Yunnan, that you took a screwdriver to a nuclear battle.
Oh, shit.
Basically. But in this one, the two of you were like licking each other down, like you were in a war, in a scrap, like, and you got up and like everyone's like, whoa, yeah, like that's a very different proposition to a battle like the Yunnan battle. And I see so many of these battles
recently.
Yeah, but just in the future as well.
Okay, yeah.
Like not just necessarily shooting for someone, you know, who you feel like is a big elevation.
Like, because what's the best match for you?
Yeah, like that's it.
That was a good match. I feel like it was definitely spiced by both their last performances on No Loose Chat. The Crash got Zenkai boost from back in
That's it, right?
Yeah, he definitely did.
Same with Frost. He had a bar about that as well, didn't he? He had a bar about Frank. That was it. It was in that drug scheme.
You have to
talk to Frank.
Yeah, that was sick.
And then there was something in the setup, and then something afterwards. That it was really nice writing. Really nice writing.
He's nice. He's nice. Like that,
Frost
is very nice.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
nice with it.
He is.
And that's what I'm saying. Frost is very nice with it. It's hard to get past them man there if you're not also nice. And Crash was up there nice, energetic. He was doing Crash. Do you know what it was? Yunnan battle, Crash had the shades on. Cool. You see when you see Crash up there, tracksuit, t-shirt, ready to work, that's the Crash that we know is going to be doing the happy feet and all these types of things. You know what I'm saying? It's in his bag. So he was up there. He was up there working.
It was nice. It was really nice.
Redemption, you get me? Redemption for the boy.
Yeah, that's it. That's what about two strong battlers going for a real dog fight on the stage.
100. That was a dog fight.
Don't get me wrong. I do think those, you know, you have to have those tests, those gatekeeper type battles, those challenges. You know, you have to battle a guy who is the biggest test that you've ever had, or you know, the biggest opponent, the most talented opponent, the toughest, whatever. But also, you need to fight amongst the man. Then you need to, you know, scrap at your level a bit as well. Otherwise, by the time you get to them people, you know, you don't have the tool. You go about it this way, you know, you learn.
Yeah, no,
you learn some shit.
Listen, before, say like they said to me, Raw Rivers, we want you to battle Shot. You can do one of two things. You can battle Shot Ihara tomorrow, or you could take like 4 battles, good battles, and continue playing your trade, learning, earning. I'm taking the 4 and then I'm gonna go over there. Like that's how I see it. Like I'm not in no rush because after I battle him, I still have to battle them people anyway.
Yeah,
it's gonna look worse if I battle him. Then I gotta go down and battle them. It's like, oh shit, you lost to Shotty. Now you're battling these man. No, I killed them. Yeah. Now the only person left is Shotty.
Or it just makes sense now.
Yeah, it makes sense because you've been tested. Them. Yeah. obviously this is all hypothetical. I'm not pushing for anything. I'm just saying that hypothetically speaking.
Oh, okay. I was talking about you killing people.
Oh no, we're hypothetically speaking, innit? But I'm just saying as an example.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm supposed to run through the people of my class before I try and look up. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, basically. But another really successful event.
Yeah.
Really enjoy these process.
It's no surprise to me.
It's not. It's
just always a beautiful vibe, seeing everybody. There's a lot of love in there. There's a lot of aggression and violence and all of that shit, but there's a lot of genuine love, and care, and
definitely.
It's a beautiful vibe.
My son, one of the things he took from it was, oh my God, people really say those things to each other and stand up there and take it.
Yeah.
It's
different.
What did he hear? Or won't give away. I don't know if anyone's, don't know how the Chinese whisper mill has been functioning and whether the grapevine is healthy or not. Autumn now, I don't know. Actually, I think that's perfect time for, anyway, let me not get into wine conversation. What was the bar? Something about your mother gets sick with AIDS and dies a slow death or something. And was it even in the bar? I don't know. But he was just like, oh.
Yeah, it was harsh.
Oh, don't you ever say that about my mummy. And that is what he was thinking.
Man, there was a I'll just say there was a bounty bar that broke my spirit a little bit for a man to be told that. That hurt me.
Yeah.
That shit was fucked.
Boy. Yeah. He it was an experience for him to see that. But yeah, great vibes. That's the thing, is it gets as disrespectful as it gets. People go on the stage, they do their thing, but outside of that, like, the vibe is so nice. And then you get like the kind of camaraderie between the battlers. So many battlers are always at these events. Like, you got the battlers on the card, and then you must have at least 10, 12 other battlers in the building at all times.
Oh yeah, 100. It's very, very, very supportive at the process, man. Everybody's kind of very invested in seeing the new generation, what's gonna come up and all this type of stuff.
Certain man had to hold that bar. Okay, where did I miss? Did I miss Big Techie?
Oh shit, that was him, innit? That was
Techie.
Was that Nux that let that off? Nux was talking saucy out there still. I'm not gonna lie to you. Man, that tech still.
I feel like it wasn't Nux.
Was it Nux? No?
I feel like it wasn't.
No, but Nux was talking spicy out there, though. It's controversial, bruh.
He definitely was.
It's controversial. That battle's gonna do numbers. You know what I mean?
Big Techie. What did he do? What, you FT dub now?
What did he do?
Big murder.
Tech murder.
Yeah, Dub T, good. I got to go. All these text people, listen, I'm 40 years old, yeah?
Get with it, Jen, man. Man can't be texting got to go. That's a whole 6 letters, bro.
I'm gone.
I'm gone.
I'm
That's
gone.
what you said. I'm gone.
I'm gone.
From now on, Dub. I'm gone.
I'm gone. That's it. That's what you need.
I said Cozy had the bounty bar. Bez had the AIDS bar. Was they battling each other?
No. Yes.
I think we might need to see Cozy versus Bez, though. I think that would be the most raw battle that we've ever seen from any newcomer.
Oh, yeah.
Cozy versus Bez.
Yeah, that would be.
That would be the most raw.
That would be. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Throwing up FT dubs. How's it going, Tech? How you doing? Nice to see you. Also in the building yesterday, the champ was in attendance.
Yes, sir.
I think champ has been present at all of the.
You know what it is? He's like the P1 champ. He's a new P2 champ about to be crowned.
That's it. But he could be, Hollywood and turn up at the final and just
pull his plaque up.
I have arrived. He did exhibit some diva behavior though yesterday. There was some diva behavior.
Tech always has that kind of diva behavior. It's in his nature. He's the champ, you know. It's like, you see when Tech is at the top, battling all the top international guys, man ain't gonna be able to talk to Tech. You know this, right? You're not even gonna be able to mention that you want to angle for a battle with him. Like, I know this already.
Yeah, no,
he's only being humble now because of it's coming game. Don't make Tech fuck around and 3-0 somebody notable and get 1 million views. It's a peak situation.
It's over, no more.
He might be secretly.
No more group chats.
I think he's gonna be like Surf at the end of it all. Still, that's what I think. Tech's gonna be like. He's gonna be like Sue Surf at the end of it all.
Well, we'll get there in a second.
Which is a great segue.
Great segue. We can get there now if you want.
All
right, well, let's do that then.
But salute to No Loose Chat. Another beautiful process. Next one next month.
Big facts. Okay, that's good. Let me. Oh, in fact, I could just let me do this. Bring it up in order. So yes, Sue Surf, my favorite battler.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
When was this? I've known you all this time. All of a sudden, Sue Surf's your favorite battler. I'm not gonna lie though. In the battle, I was literally watching the girl in the fit on the outside news. More and more thinking, I wanna fuck. Like, I was just looking at it. It was just building up. With every punchline, I could see her looking at man like, yep. I said, yeah.
Hold on. Please, hold on. Don't act. You can go back. In fact, you can go back to my
Oh, you're gonna
it's
defend,
not professional. No, I'm not gonna
you're
defend.
gonna defend your surf love now.
Yeah, like no, you're acting like I'm brand new or something. Like
no.
Oh, okay. No, I've got no shame in self love.
No.
I unashamedly have him like top 2 and he's not 2.
Yeah.
Unashamedly. And it's been even, well, I say unashamedly, like, but because I am, critical, go and have a look at those. I'm not professional. I've got one where I'm coming for Surf. I take the piss out of him. And ironically,
for the 2 rounds that he didn't have, or for the 2 rounds that he does have, for the 1 round that he doesn't.
But it was that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It was that thing. But I think it was after, was it after 14? No, I think it was after Lux. And he did that live with John where he was topless, talking about John, like, if you got time for me, you're gonna make time for me. It's hilarious. But yeah, he'd been fucking up.
I remember that though.
It out.
It's crazy though, because when I saw that, I said, wow, look how the mighty have fallen. Yeah. And after what I saw yesterday, that whole memory, that is something that just popped up just now. That just got erased until just now. It was A1 yesterday. It was A1. Very comfortable being A1 as well.
That's a good point.
Annoying. It was annoying to see him that good, knowing you could just switch the tap on and be like this when you want. Still, it's up to you.
But yeah, that's it. And I feel like certain greats have that, don't they? I
think there's something about that big stage and all them people that brings type of...
he's a performer, isn't he? And he's someone I think that very much feeds off. And in fact, I think I saw him saying pretty much exactly this, although maybe in a slightly different way. But he's someone who completely feeds off that two-way energy of a crowd, because I'm not a performer, but I imagine, when you're up there, I'm a crowd. I've been in a crowd and I've been part of it from the other side. So I know how much.
I think if with him, Surf, psychologically, I think it's a general thing. Say we're in this room now. He's not just talking to me. He's talking to me so that you can hear.
Yeah.
Or me so that everyone else can hear. I think he's that person in general.
Yeah.
And it just translates more bigger when he gets in the battle rap stage. Because you're basically, if you're brushing a man, but you want them man to laugh at what you're saying, innit, kind of thing. So I think he's kind of from that kind of characteristic, and he brings that to his performance in a mad way. I've never seen, like, Daylight has got a similar thing where his engagement with the crowd is on some next thing where he can...
We've been going for 2 hours, 30 minutes. Sorry. I thought we were about an hour and 20 in or something.
No. 2 hours easy.
And I did say it was 2:45 to midnight a little while ago, and I didn't even know. It's okay, sorry. Wow.
10 past.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he was world class. He was world class.
Yeah, he was. It was great to see, and I think the crowd really weren't fucking with John. I don't know if that was Surf's star power sort of completely bedazzling them, but
was it you that I was saying, like, I think on them stages there, you got like 5 seconds for them to like you before you even start rapping, and if you don't do it in them 5 seconds, it's going to be an uphill struggle for you, isn't it?
But I think as well as that though, I don't think it was just that, because there was certain stuff that I feel like I don't know. I think because Surf has so much star power, I don't know. It was an odd one. I've got to go back and watch it. But John wasn't as good as we know him to be able to be.
Daylight made a good point. Daylight said it almost sounded as if Surf had heard John's lyrics before it, because he said, my man's talking about him having jewelry, he didn't wear no jewelry. They both had the same Candyman bar. Do you know what I'm saying? My man's Surf's one was better for me, innit? And he said
that often happens though. That happened a couple of times last night.
Yeah, but he to me it was like something that I pondered, because I was thinking, well, like usually Don comes out with the Surf chain and takes it off in the battle, and now it's something that it's like if I'm talking about something that you have and you don't have it, it looks a bit weird. So like if a man comes up and has a scheme where they're talking about, yo, Rivers, you always wear that face mask every single battle, like who do you think? And I ain't got the face mask on.
Yeah,
it's kind of like, oh, that don't land. I don't know if there's some truth to it. And then you got John in the battle talking about tell the truth, didn't you come up to me and say, can we write this battle together and all this stuff. So,
yeah.
Things like that make me say, right, that's true. Like, fuck it. Free old Surf in it. Fuck it. Fuck it. But nah, overall, I think John did have some shit, but the crowd was drunk on Surf. Like that was it. They had what they wanted in it. Literally. And John, man, he was up there wearing all red, looking like a blood. We know you're not a blood. You should have just came there looking smooth and really been the Don. He wasn't looking like the Don. Still, like to me, I feel like them things are important.
Yeah.
Like, this is a monument. You should have treated this like it was an occasion. I think he tried to turn up and show people it's nothing, man. I'm just gonna come and wrap this guy up. Maybe his rounds was from 4 months ago too. I don't know.
But yeah, it was dope to see Surf back on top form like that. My battle of the night was definitely easy chess. I thought it would be.
That was
turns out it's an instant classic.
That was fucking fire.
That was amazing, absolutely amazing. Chess, someone he's in my top, one of the 5 in my top 3.
I need Geechee easy. I need that. I've got to get that battle at some point, because one thing they both have is this thing where they're so consistent in what they do and what they bring to the table. They don't let up. Same like Romney, no let up. Like they just, they go very, very hard every single time they perform. You know what I mean? Regardless of the result, they literally give you their soul each time. You know what I mean? Especially Easy. But Geechee gives you everything, but Easy gives you everything else.
He's incredibly passionate and intense with his delivery.
After a while, you don't care. You know, like I'm a man that I like punching and stuff, but with him and Geechee, after a while, I don't care. I just, because everything they say lands like a haymaker, innit? Regardless of whether it's got some lyrical content to it. Mad. And chess, oh my god!
I can't wait to watch that back. Chess was just so brilliant.
Chess is so amazing. Good. Like
it's so good.
It's just I don't know. You see, like them man there are the pairs that if I'm around them, I feel like I would be at my best because I'm around people that can do things that I can't. That I'm, bro, how did you do that? That inspires man to want to do different things, isn't it?
Yeah, agreed. Yeah,
a lot of crazy artists, man. I don't know why they were saying that Summer Madness won't live up to. I think that was a fire Summer Madness. You know what I mean? I feel like the crowd might have ruined certain bits and pieces in certain battles, but
I see. And that's why I was kind of a bit hesitant. I think the crowd wasn't fucking with John, but they choose. Like, I think they were fucking with MVP and Brandon first battle. They're going to.
I think there wasn't really. I think they chose real name Brandon in that battle. Not an MVP was doing. To me, seemed like it was working.
Yeah, because I don't think he tailored his material enough for a crowd, whereas Brandon did that expertly, like just fast punching, and those more like he's already got that
kind of it's a bit more simplified.
Yeah,
so he can break it down.
That's it.
Maybe MVP should have
and just that's it. A lot more digestible, a lot more hard hitting, simple. And I think MVP was rapping really well, and it was nice, and he had punches in there, but it was just not fast enough rate. They're not wanting to they're not wanting to give you all that time.
Also, there wasn't as heavyweight as the punches my mum was throwing. Like,
that's it.
Brandon was throwing real old man haymakers,
big room shakers and shit. So
and he was. Do you know what I noticed as well? This is one thing that stood out to me. The ones that were cool on the stage, they say their bar, the crowd made their noise, they shut the fuck up, let the crowd do what they're doing, then they get back into it. The other ones, yo, it's like they're anxious to get back into the material. Let the crowd settle a bit. Know your moment, you know what I'm saying? Don't be too anxious, and then jump in. Because they was, yo, it's like it kind of steps on your bar. By the time you say your bar, you might even start it a little bit, because when I run in the mat, I said I'm running the. By the time we hear that line, it's lost a whole bunch of everything. So I feel like that was something that stood out to me. You could see the ones that understood, I'm going to let them breathe on this. I'm going to jump back in now. And then the ones that was like, I need to jump in now. Oh shit, let me get too anxious. So it just comes across mad on cam to me. You know what I mean? But every battler has it. Even Chess had moments where he wanted to get his shit off, but that's like deep into the second now, where it's like I've already showed you what I can do.
And Chess, certain times you can see it's the intensity, and he almost wants to
get it off.
But he almost kind of wants that, like where he wants to get into it, but he wants them to pull it back because it's so good. He wants to. And then other times, it's like, no, let me just get my shit off. But other times it's kind of, you get off on that. I can't even get my shit off type thing. Geechee Calico, what did you think of that?
I'm a Geechee fan, but I had Calico 2-1.
Yeah.
I had Calico 2-1 still. I feel like Calico's first, he got that welcome home Summer Madness kind of feel. His shit was clean. He's always clean, really and truly. So sometimes I think with Calico, he doesn't punch as much as other people, but then his brand of bar is kind of like all right, this is what I say. You see that Easy and Geechee Gotti, they do something in abundance that certain men have always done, but just not in abundance, innit? So I feel like Calico can do what them and they do. He just doesn't do it as prevalently as they do it. You understand? So he'll sprinkle some real shit here, sprinkle some real shit here, swag it up in between, little punchline here, little scheme, whatever in it. But mixed bag basically, like the old school way, innit? But I feel like in this battle, he kind of got into a classic bag. So I give Cal 2-1. Gotti got the second. Yeah. I'd agree with you. Exactly that.
Geechee had that third, didn't he?
When I heard Geechee's third, I thought this round's kind of beatable, bro.
Yeah, totally beatable. But also, he didn't freestyle much of it. He lost. You could see. He lost his shit. He was freestyling. It was a bit sloppy. Well, it wasn't sloppy in that. He kept going, but you just knew this.
There wasn't
not
that. He wasn't really hitting us with a flurry when he was doing it. He was basically just kind of just pushing man around, just fighting on your feet. Cool, but I don't feel like it's a letdown because Calico I see him as a high level opponent anyway. So losing to Calico on some madness, not deep, but I did expect Geechee. I did expect Geechee to win though.
I
gave it to Cal 2-1.
Gotti should have taken that. Well, could have. But shout out to Cal, because Cal is Calico, and like there's a reason, you know, why he has the status that he has.
Second from Gotti was the best round of the battle in my eyes.
Yeah, agreed. It was a really strong one. So he could, if he had another one of those in the third.
100. And if before that round started, you could hear Gotti saying, "Raw, like I think he might have got the first, but I'm gonna bite down hard in the second." So he knew that his second was. Yeah, I heard it still on the stream. So he knew that his second was gonna be the one in it. Like, so I feel like he may have just known the third isn't really that strong. You know what I mean? Which is unlike him, because usually
he's had all this time.
Yeah. He probably gave
I was wondering if he maybe switched his rounds. Yeah.
Probably did. Probably knew, like, all right, cool, let me hit him up in the third round in the second. See if I can get back on board. And I'll just try and pattern up something.
Yeah, considering he had all that time. It's so I'd maybe made some last minute changes or something. Or even still, Geechee often writes his stuff completely last minute. So to not be able to adjust I don't know, but great battle still. Really enjoyed that. Who else? Lou Castro, Arsenal.
See Lou, yeah? I'm feeling Lou more than I'm feeling K-Shine right now. Because Lou's got a different kind of charisma about him on the stage. He's built for that stage still.
He is, he really is.
Built for that. But Arsenal, to me, is like, in the same battle, you show all sides of Arsenal. You showed filler Arsenal, you show disrespectful Arsenal, then you start to show lyrical Arsenal for a little flurry, and just to remind us, look, we can still change the game and do things that you never heard before. And that's where I think Arsenal needs to be at in every battle, doing shit we never heard before, so that we can always, you're an innovator. Daylight's trying to do that. Arsenal's got the skill to do certain things. Do that, bro. Yeah, I mean, man hears that and it's like, oh, you've got to pull it back all 6-7 times. Come on, bro. That's what we want from you, that high level. Like, but it's a sick battle. I'll probably lean it to Castro still.
Yeah, I think I edged it.
I'll lean it to Castro still.
But it was a good battle. Great. Yeah.
I think the material about, you know, when you could pull up a man's bars, this shit about the excursion and that, it sucks the energy a little bit still, I think. Like, bro, hold on. That doesn't make sense. Now when you're saying shit,
we're scrutinizing.
It's like, what?
And he had some of that stuff immediately in the round afterwards.
Instantly.
So it's just like,
it worked
okay,
perfectly.
That's
so
great.
That's what I say. He
great writing.
Great writing still.
Hollow, K-Shine.
What's going on with K-Shine, man? What's happening with him? Is he bored? He's not feeling it no more? I don't know. Something's not hitting. Something wasn't hitting. I don't know what it was. Hollow the Don is smart because he's got so much bags he can go in. He just tries something until it starts working or stops working. If it works, I keep going. If it stops, I will go in a different bag. That's how he does his thing. But K-Shine is structuring shit, and I don't know, man. I don't know what it was. I'm a K-Shine fan as well. That's the worst thing. But as a K-Shine fan, I just felt like that weren't it for some reason.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was a slightly lackluster.
Plus, you had DNA talking it up. When you hear this shit, you're in a different bag right now, bro. The streets need a body. That he's saying all of this. I was led to believe K-Shine was gonna come and go bananas. Come to find out, he drank some grapes, and he's a blood. It was just
I think certain times as well. I think when we're watching it, like watching yesterday after a long day at the process, when things get a little, turn music off so YouTube don't send copyright for this vid. Thanks for that. I don't know who was that. Who was I just listening to? That was Ryder. I don't know, but I'm not monetized, so it will mean that any monetization goes to, but it's not going to give me a strike. I can play pretty. There are a few things like if I play something there are certain like Drake track, like Universal tracks or something, that if I play something like that,
I think there's a list in it. There's like an actual list of shit that if you play it,
I don't know.
I think it's the ones that are on exclusive streaming services.
Oh, perhaps
something like that.
Perhaps maybe it's that. I'm not sure, but I've only ever once had something that I had to edit out.
Okay.
I did a live stream. What was it? It was a New Year's one. I had to edit out a song from it or something. Joe Downey, salute. How's it going? Nice to see you. Happy Sunday. But thank you, D Hood, though. Appreciate you looking out.
On the lookout.
Yeah. Big love. Shine's performance was poor, like he was scared to write for him.
I don't know what it was, man. Maybe I don't know what he thought was coming or something. I don't know.
Life done got in a way, but can't beat the roast. I hope life's not treating you too rough.
You, brother.
Appreciate you tuning in. If we are helping to keep you going, you are also doing the same thing. Trust me.
Joe Downey's always welcome around here, mate.
Big facts. Yeah, I don't know if he was scared because he was definitely Hollow definitely got under his skin. He was definitely, angered by Hollow. It was definitely the motivation there, and I don't know why he would be scared to write for him. I don't know what it was.
I expected more, man. Like maybe like a story from back in the day, something that you could work a few punches into. You know, that kind of how Math did it. I thought you lot knew each other a long time. Like I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it was, because he didn't know. Hollow is so unpredictable. He was trying to create a sort of narrative between them, so maybe he was unsure of what to write in case it fed into Hollow's material. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, Shine's had battles where people have got something to say to him. But yeah, it was.
But who did he battle before? Chilla Jones as well. He battled Chilla Jones. I've got the same similar feel where it's like something ain't connecting. What's going on?
Definitely, but I think as well, part of that was Chilla diffused a lot of Shine, I think, and it had the effect of making Shine look a little more basic. Maybe
that's what Hollow did with Shine, because maybe he did it through the face-off, because he was saying, you're just gonna come and when man starts saying that, you got a man with an ego saying, what? Watch, I'm gonna show him that I can. Then you take out the best essence of yourself, trying to.
Yeah, agreed. Shout out Little Slap. He was on stage for all of the battles. I think he's probably
future of the game right there.
Absolute rising star in this thing.
It's hard. This is a hard thing to do, and for a young man to be able to do it,
shows how passionate.
Not even just to say do it like he's not good enough, but I'm saying to even have the dedication for this craft at that age, it's amazing.
He's got a battle coming up on OSBL. It's called what's the card called? It's called Homeroom. No,
is this the one with the girl who
Princess who's OG Prana's daughter?
And she jumped in for her one time.
Yeah. That's so he's battling coming up soon. Check out his battle versus Montana Fury on the Riot League. He's 12 and he battled a 14-year-old. Really nice little battle. These kids actually do this stuff, and it sounds like that they actually wrote their own material. Like it sounds like stuff kids would say, but just done well. And
I like that.
Yeah,
themed and that. I like that. I feel like, oh man, I can't wait until over here we have like a woman's industry in terms of battle rap, and there's women that are better than the man, them just as good and can kill guys and have embarrassed people, and I can't wait for that. Hopefully I'm not around, so none of them can get to embarrass me. I mean, I'll always be around in terms of supporting, but I mean, still rapping and that. But
Read with the 30. Oh, D-Hood, we'll get there. We're nearly there. Well, I think we are there, right?
No, we got a couple. I think we got one more.
Who have we got? Who have I missed? I don't have notes in front of me. So.
We've done MVP Brandon. We've done Hollow Shine.
We did Easy Chess.
Easy Chess.
We
We've
did
done
Surf
Cow.
John.
Surf John. Oh yeah, there's one more in it, which is
Read Mook.
Read and Mook. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it. Yeah, you're right.
Unless you got the exclusive drop. Did you get the exclusive stream?
Jazz versus Gas.
Yeah. No, you got the Jazz Misfit.
Oh shit. I got the Strawberry.
Finally, a UK battle rap talk. Salute to you guys. Craig Cooley. Am I saying that right? Craig, nice for you tuning in. How did you find us? As a damn thumbnail, right?
Yeah.
How did you find us?
Yeah,
and been around for a minute. Where are you from? Let me know. Are you from the UK? If you are, that's amazing. I feel like
you need to follow all of us, man. There's movements going on, bro. We had an event yesterday.
Big facts. Craigie, Craigie? Craig, where are you from? How do you guys react if Mook was on the Drake card?
Listen, I'm cool as long as they give him someone that's gonna smoke him. That's fine with me.
I'm kind of not even.
No, if they give him someone that's gonna kill him, yeah, that's perfect because then it's the beginning of the end.
Yeah. Oh, Craig, you are from the UK. Yeah, definitely. You need to follow everyone in this chat. Got a few battle rappers in the chat. Rivers is a battle rapper. We were just talking about a UK event. The process. Yeah, definitely subscribe. Go and check out the last videos I uploaded yesterday. Were behind the scenes from an event here in East London. No Loose Chat. Go and follow No Loose Chat expeditiously. Go and watch those battles on there.
I'm going to be battling on Premier Battles next month, so you might want to go follow them too.
Yeah.
And follow the Wiretap.
Okay, so yeah, Rivers, he's still battling. Rivers
Rivers still here, bro.
Yeah, big facts. Yeah, follow Wiretap, follow Phoenix Fire. There are media shows over here. There is battle rap media in the UK. Phil Mitchell.
Phil in the building. Come on.
Nice to see you.
Hey, Craig, check out my last battle with Mork on the No Loose Chat channel.
Salute.
Salute D-Hood all day.
And also, we're not going to stay too much longer. It's 2.5 hours in. It's half midnight here. But we definitely have to talk about Mook versus Reed.
Oh, shit. My man said he battles. Yeah, I battle. You got events, need rappers. Hold on. Come on, man. We're going to link up, bro. You'll be in the process, so we'll get you in there somehow. Yeah, okay. In fact, I've got a guy who's looking for a battle. So if you want to jump in, there's a young man called Z who's looking for an opponent, and he's never battled before either. Have you battled before?
Yeah, what's your resume? Let us see. Send something. Put something in the chat.
And yeah, man, we'll make that happen, definitely.
Oh, your app was messed up. Do you do you can do the turn off the real time?
That's what I do still.
Yeah.
I'll play it after a little while delayed. Sometimes I watch real time and then I'll just go back to watch the bar again.
Yeah.
But for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, you can turn off real time. You get rid of the comments, but it just means you've got a more reliable stream normally. Joe Downey says, after watching the Mackenzie Mo clash, I'm extra hyped for the Apex one. Be hype. That's gonna be a great battle. It's gonna be a great battle. It's gonna be I was in the building for the Mackenzie Mo battle, and Mackenzie was dope. It was a great battle. I couldn't call it, and I think I edged it to Mackenzie in the building. I haven't had the chance to watch it all back yet, but it was nice to see Mackenzie do that live. I'm really looking forward to this.
I watched it twice still. And I had Mackenzie and then I had Mock. So that's 2 watches, and I've had 2 different winners.
Once on Don't Flop, but I had issues with them. I'm trying to work out who you could be, but there's about 7,000 people that fit the bill.
Well, bro, you talk to Paris, you talk to Tally, you talk to Snoop. They'll find a way for you, bro.
Yeah, do that. If you don't know where to go, hit up one of us in the DMs. We'll send you right there. Bro. That's it. Sure right. Good. Mackenzie, Mike was proper. Yeah. We need River Saji for the Apex clash. You talk about the Queen and she arrives. Great. Yeah.
I hear he might be in the building still. I hear he might be in the building. Never know.
I got so confused there. I thought that said Mook because we were talking about Mook.
Yeah. I almost called Mook bare times in the battle still.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, he's a strong contender for so I can see him having a lot of good battles and classics going forward.
And he's still learning as well.
That's it.
He's
only going to get better.
That's it.
He's kind of at the beginning of his run right now still. So
yeah, agreed. But yeah, from Moak, not Moak, to Mook, not good.
Mook.
Listen, yeah.
What did you think about it, Jen? Can we get that answer?
I mean, it was.
We'll be giving it out of 5.
It wasn't. Don't do that.
We'll be giving it out of 10. Because you know the double number sounds a bit better.
It's a little easier.
Yeah.
Let me check my notes.
I'm good.
All right. I have to give it about a 4.
Okay.
But because I think Reed wasn't at 4.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Reed a lot more of Reed. Yeah.
Okay.
But still, I mean, yeah, Mook just wasn't it for me. It was Whiskey Business. It was hypocritical, dying hippopotamus. It was
We had a few bars in there.
But this is always the concern with Mook.
But that's not enough at this level.
This is
these Ram Nitties and Geechies are bringing back-to-back bars like
CEO and YHD
in the building.
First time. Salute. Yeah, right. Nice to have you.
Salute to the CEO,
man. Daniel Maloney finally made it to an actual Sunday roast live. Lovely to have you, Daniel.
Salute to Daniel in the building.
Salute to you. Mook is always what a Mook is washed.
You're adding in always now. He's always washed. Okay, fair enough, Jen. In your opinion. Nah, Mook was definitely.
Sorry.
Mook was definitely washed yesterday.
Yeah, Mook definitely trash. Washed. You got the trash. I don't like to use the trash word. I find it's an inflammatory word.
Garbage.
And I mean, I don't use that one.
Rubbish.
I rarely.
Recyclable.
All right, give me another watch, and I might be able to say with my full throat.
Also, basically, trash is like like how you can get a gold star for being special. Trash is like the opposite for being for not being special, basically. But you have to confirm it. You have to watch it more than once to confirm if it is. Indeed.
We'll wrap up with that, Phil Mitchell. Don't let me forget. We'll wrap up with that the Lunar Sea call off.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Small room Mook is better than big. Right. Okay, this is it. So yeah, for me to go so far as to say trash, like the thing is, it's such an inflammatory word. For someone to go up there and to do something, for you to say trash, you really have to have been trash. And certain times people weren't complete trash, and it's like I didn't enjoy all of that stuff, but this stuff was cool.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna call you trash.
But this is the question I have to ask you. When we say Mook is trash, are we saying Mook is trash by Mook standards, or is Mook trash by modern standards? Because these are two different standards here.
Yeah, but I think like so. Even the point from Craig is a good one, talking about small room, big room. Yeah. I think maybe we might be safe to say that big room Mook, big stage Mook is pretty trash. Yeah, like maybe because
I think so. Think about it, yeah. SM11 was trash.
It was a bad battle.
Lux was trash. Who else did he battle on the big stage?
Lux twice. Was it
battle Lux?
No, hold on. I can't remember.
Yeah, he battled Verb.
Someone, yeah.
He battled. I can just think of bare kind of dud battles where the crowd weren't fucking with it. He was almost getting booed, and after there was a controversy.
Verb, Verb with the 30-minute round, free. And that was Whiskey Business. Yeah, Whiskey Business was that Total Slaughter. No, it was Verb. It was Verb.
Total Slaughter was dying hypocritical.
Yeah.
Hypocritical. Sorry.
And
man says Jordan said he ruins.
Yeah, damn. And the thing is, I do think it has a knock-on effect on Reed, and especially, I don't know if Reed seems like maybe some of his intensity was off.
Yeah.
Like maybe like he was sort of.
You see, when a man has sucked the life out of the audience, it's hard for you now to try and get that back. Remember, Reed is not the guy that's trying to grab the attention of the audience. He's just trying to get onto you, innit? Like, that's his style. So he needs the audience to already. I feel like it's a battle that maybe should have happened earlier on the card.
Yeah, definitely.
If that happened first or second,
it was the headline as well, so it's difficult to bring the headline right down and justify why you're doing that. It's like, no, we can't bring, because people aren't going to fuck with it if we put it. It's like, well, but it's the headline.
Yeah,
like you can't.
They should have made Easy and Chess loss, and then Geechee got in. That was in cool place, but that for fuck's sake, that Mook battle.
Sportsmanship and modern standards shows up off his nut and talking between every blooming.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's what I'm saying. Even things like that, fuck it up.
It really does.
Like you're basically giving a bad show of yourself to the crowd that want to fuck with you.
Daniel says, was it trash as in an NLC diss to PB trash stirs pot? Listen,
you have to be specific what dish you're talking about, bro, because certain of them have been fired to me.
Yeah, right.
So I'm trying to figure out which one.
He's just stirring the pot, and it's a Sunday roast over here. I do the cooking.
We appreciate that.
I do the cooking.
Bring that.
No, keep your pot over there. I don't know how you cook your mashed potatoes.
No, I need to know, just in case Maloney tries to give me credit when I win that PL at NLC or PB. He's like, yeah, remember that you could do it. Nah, it's all right. Stay over there with your pot and your stirrer. Nah, it's all love. No,
I love pot stirrers. Stir the pot. That. Stir the pot, right? That's it.
Keep it going. We almost didn't mention it until you said that. You know what I mean?
In fact, Mook is trashed by a big stage in modern day time. He was good 1,000 years ago, though. Slight disclaimer. Rock Mook. That Mook? Great Mook. Condensed, precise, surgical, direct, angling, like rapping, intricate.
Man said, die with your eyes wide open. Let's have a staring match. Like, come on, Mook. We need those type of shits. You understand? I still remember that. I don't remember nothing else.
Yeah.
Why do I still remember that, Mook?
What was... and there's some other things that I kind of half remember, and I don't remember many things, but it was like, and I'm not a Mook fan. Like I was always, I don't get it. I get it in context, but in the modern day, I don't see. Like when I look back and see older Mook, it's like, yeah, okay, I get that, but like the Verb Mook, the Lux Mook, all of that, I don't get it. It's like, why? Yes, he says some fire. I think 10% of the round.
Mook don't actually really punch, so to speak. I think he more does wordplay. That's his thing. Like he's trying to show you how he can bend this word into that word and that, and that's what he uses as his special power. But yes, I understand that nowadays, man, them are doing that on the way to the punchline. Yeah. So we're waiting for something else after that, and you're not giving it to us, and you're just looking at like there's no payoff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
I wonder if AJ's a Mook fan. Anyway, but my man, there's something missing from him also.
Sorry, I'm lost in my notes. I'm trying to remember.
No, I'm just looking at the comments.
Boom says Mook scamming easy paydays with lackluster performances. See, the thing is, I don't know that to him that was a lackluster performance. I don't know that that's not what he set out to do. Because he says scamming paydays again, like the 2-on-2s. Yeah, trash.
Oh, yeah, that, so.
I'm quick to use that trash word there, but like again, the Tay-Rock battle, like outstanding. But yeah, in this format, And I think for what it was as well, it definitely should have happened in a small room. It was a conversation between the two of them. Yeah, I think it should have been in a smaller setting. It's not what a modern day big stage room is necessarily looking for. It is a nostalgia battle.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that aren't.
That shit should have been outside somewhere, bro. Or in a school hall or something like this.
Barbershop.
You know what I'm saying? Dig back up Black Star or something. But yeah, don't worry. It's empty.
Shout out Boom as well. Thanks
Boom in the building.
Yeah, salute. All right, let's we got announcements. We got announcements on that card as well.
Okay, yeah, you got
confirmation, the first confirmation of the Drake card, which is actually called Till Death Do Us Part. Not called the Drake card. So it's Drake and it's OVO and URL linking up, and the card is called Till Death Do Us Part. We've had 2 announcements. Twerk and Tay Rock. And
Jazz and Gaddis.
Right.
This looks like this potentially looks like 2 bodies to me. I'm feeling
okay, so you're seeing Twerk and Gaddis with bodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Potentially,
although I feel like. So do you feel like the best jazz gets bodied by Gaddis? Or do you just feel like we're not going to get a great jazz?
No, I reckon the best jazz can't beat the best Gaddis. Because the best
bodied. You just don't think we're going to get a great jazz.
This is what it is with jazz, yeah. I don't know if she can not look affected by getting someone cooking her up there. Because more time I see when someone's cooking on her, she looks a bit like you can kind of see her just kind of
deflating.
Yeah, like so I feel like I can see my girl Gaddis saying something so mean and the crowd fucking with it so heavy that it makes Jazz maybe feel away. I don't know, maybe Jazz won't. Maybe she'll get drunk on some strawberries before the thing, and who knows, but I can see
I think
Gaddis catching one still.
It's difficult to kind of predict simply because we haven't seen Jazz for so long.
Yeah.
But she does pop out and do this. She is that battler who kind of has been able to.
You give her time, she'll fuck some shit up. That's one thing I do know about her. Anytime she's had a lot of time, she's gone in there, no nerves, and just killed it.
That's it. So, but I'm a big Gaddis fan. Like, I'm a big Gaddis fan. I fucks with her. She's sent, her battles since coming back. Caution, RX, and she's done it on different stages. Battle Caution was at Gates of the Garden battle, I think. She battled RX on King of the Dot.
Yep.
She battled Shuni on. Was it Shuni? Hold on. She battled Shuni, I think, on a West Coast card. Was that RX? I mean, was that Shuni and Gaz? And then she battled Official on Caffeine.
You know what it is? I'm here for it though. I want to see it. I want to see Jazz versus Gaddis. I want to see that.
Yeah, me too.
I want to see Jazz back. I don't even really want to predict that.
Yeah.
If I could say
it's early.
Yeah,
we haven't really heard. Yeah, Gaz has been around since prime time. She took a long gap out, sort of 6-7 years, but like I say, since the comeback.
Been firing. That battle was official.
Crazy.
Real crazy.
And that was the battle that caused Jazz. Halfway through, I don't even think Gaddis had finished. She was in her second round saying, yeah, I want that one. So yeah, I'm here for this battle. Twerk versus Tay Rock. Hey. Yeah. I'm also of the opinion that
peak for Tay Rock.
Yeah, Twerk. I think he's working on some things.
Big stage Twerk is different because that Twerk gets time to stop and think about what's coming next. You understand? Small room Twerk, he's kind of trying to get through the table. Big stage twerk. He knows, and
he knows he's shutting down rooms every,
Tay-Rock
12.5 seconds.
Tay-Rock kind of builds a scene where before the scene even starts, he's the shooter. Yeah. Whereas Twerk will build a scene where at the end of the scene you figure out he's the shooter, if you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So it's like he's not playing on going in there with the gun. That's just a bit at the end of it.
Yeah.
It just correlates with the whole story anyway. Tay-Rock, I'll come in your house with the man gun on me, and then abandon your house and get shot at. I get it still, but it's two different levels of this shit still. And I'm a Tay-Rock fan and a Twerk fan, so it's a bit mad. But realistically, Tay-Rock can have good bars and he can fight his heart out and all this type of shit, but the level is different over there. Literally, like Twerk's gonna say some shit that's mad crazy. That is like, wow, you put that together. Tay-Rock's not gonna do that. He'll have a good moment. He can do that. He ain't gonna say some shit that changes the game kind of thing. He ain't gonna be like, oh shit, you can punch it that way, or you can do that. So it's gonna be mad. But then Twerk might not be poised. Tay-Rock gets through his rounds. We've seen Tay-Rock have battles where he starts off slow, and as the battle gets longer, he gets better, and his opponent dies out. Yeah. So it depends, isn't it? Like again, this is the same like Jazz and Gattas. It looks like Twerk's supposed to body him. It looks like Gattas supposed to body her, but they've still got to fight.
Yeah, true.
I felt like that against Geechee Gotti and Twerk. I thought, yeah, man, Twerk's got this, man. Nope. I thought that against Rum Nitty against Twerk. I said, yeah, man, Rum Nitty's got this. No.
Twerk on form is, incredible. He's one of the best to ever do it when he's.
But you see that battles like Twerk and Arsenal and Twerk and who's the other person that battled him? But like another battle where it's like he's supposed to win this.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's the consistency thing is working. I think he's working on the consistency. I think he seems to be in a good place. He's managed by Anwar now, and the people around seem to sort of credit a lot of Twerk's focus to that relationship right now, or just a different sort of.
Anwar has a lot of belief in him. He's always been a big fan, but as we all, everyone has belief in what Twerk can do. We've seen him at his best, we've seen him at his worst, but at the same time, we know when he's at his best, he's that guy, innit? So you just need someone to kind of hone him into staying in that headspace. Yeah, be all right.
Maybe that's what it is. Whatever it is, I'm here for it. Shout out to Anwar if it is you.
What other battles do you think should be on that card?
I don't want to get into speculation on that.
Oh, that means you know some shit. That's what that means. That means you know some shit, and
that just means I'm too tired to not say the shit that I know.
Yeah, your brain can only offer you the facts right now.
Yeah,
no creativity in terms of.
Yeah, no, because I'll literally sort of regurgitate the card, forget that it's even a card, and then be like, "Oh wow, I
just gave an exclusive to the game."
Yeah, so
we'll wait till it turns off and you can, disclose.
We'll talk, but
or maybe you don't because your people are watching and they need to see the loyalty. So yeah, maybe you don't tell me. Forget it. I want to ask.
Was also an announcement of the Superfight card, which we're not going to get into in its entirety, but the headline battle from that card is Coffee, versus Huffy versus Cussle.
Cussle versus Huffy. Fire battle. I like Coffee's whole shit, man.
Yeah. She's
wild.
Yeah, especially right now, the form she's in. Battle with caution.
There's some crazy. What's crazy though? Everyone who people are saying has had a crazy battle lately. Yeah, it's like, check her out with caution. It's like, hold on a second.
Caution's that bitch, man.
Caution's out here working still. Like, if you want a classic over there, you gotta fight Caution still.
Caution is putting in that work, one of the most sort of consistent. I know she had the caffeine battle with Yoshi and didn't get all of her shit off, but that was off the back of, you know, she just battled Coffee 2 weeks before that. She'd also just lost her dad.
It takes a little adjustment.
Had a few losses,
when your schedule picks up like that, you've got an adjustment to make.
She's kind of been putting in that work for battling that frequently, pretty much. I think it was that it was coming to a head, and also she said the caution we got for Coffee was a lot of people saying, you know, it's a level up, and she was saying, of course I'm going to level up. I've never battled on that stage. This is, you know, the biggest battle. It's the biggest stage. It's where it counts. All the rest of it, of course, you're going to see me level up. So I think she gave a lot to that battle as well. Yeah. So having that coming. So she battled first on URL Coffee. Yeah. And then had Yoshi. So to do those two kind of step ups off the back of what was going on, you know, the normal everyday life struggles. It's a lot, man. Yeah, it was. But she's putting in that work. She's got already another URL battle locked in. She is back on that stage.
Listen,
she put Debo announced on his Instagram story a URL card in November coming up, so maybe she's on that one.
Listen, she's putting enough work to where even if she takes an L, they're still gonna need her around, innit? She's not done. And same like Casey J, Hustle, Coffee, all of them girls, like as long as they're still ready to work, like this is what I tell everybody. The battle rap thing is such a specified thing. You can't just get rid of anybody that does this and go pick up something else new. Like you still need to just develop them and bring them back. Not anyone can do it. So when we find someone that can, we win or lose. We put effort into rebuilding and coming back again.
Coffee Hustle headliner. It was booked for Watch the Throne. I think the last Watch the Throne, can't remember what number it was. Didn't go down. Hustle got in an accident beforehand, but the back and forth before, during, and after has been ferocious. Like it's been. Excuse me. That back and forth has been spicy as fuck. Burnt my throat. I couldn't even get it out. It's that hot. It's that smoky.
Wow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this one. Coffee always brings like everything to the stage still. Yeah. That's one thing. She was doing that before she had her bars patterned up properly, giving her all of that. So we might have a situation in this battle where I don't know, maybe like there's a twerk off or something. I don't know. Both of them have done it, I think, in battles before, if I'm not right. So who knows? You know, like how Shotgun Sugar and that would bump each other and that. These lot might have a twerk off, I was saying, innit?
Oh, twerk off, yeah. I think it's gonna be. It might be a
sexy battle still,
but it might be a little physical.
Yeah,
like it might be a little physical.
I think so. I think Coffee's
kind of diminutive in stature, and you know, Hustle is a glamazon, but she's an aggressive battler. Yeah. That's, you know, she has an aggressive style. She, you know, look at the Miss Miami battle. I don't think, you know, not to put that on Coffee.
I can see them two teaming up afterward and being a sick 2-on-2 though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that would be something, right? That would be something. I think
that they probably still maybe nearly fight as well, but after I'm sure they'll hug up and they'll be cool, and then maybe even link up.
I hope they don't fight.
Really fight, man. This is battle rap. No one really actually fights. Nearly fights.
No, these bitches fight.
In the battle? No, not in the battle.
Okay.
Off cam, in the event, yeah, but on cam, nah. We'll nearly fight on cam. Trying to fuck brain up.
Yeah, for real, that's it. And these women, I think, as well, are about their business. That's another thing. Like, these are professionals about their business. They're not gonna wanna they might want to fuck each other up, but like I said, they'll handle that afterwards or beforehand or something. No, not at all.
Don't fuck up.
Get to the bag. That's it. Before we wrap up, we'll come back to the lunacy. Joe Downey says Viz should get his shot back after the Luna debacle. Do you mean a shot at Funky D?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's been offered to Funky D. Maybe it has.
I could imagine offering him Luna cancels out any idea of battling anyone less than Luna now for him, because he ain't battled before. So he's thinking, right, like, you can't offer me that and that. I can imagine. I could be wrong, but
do you mean in the sense of like preparation? I've been preparing for. What do you mean?
No, I just think out of the sheer kind of arrogance of who I deserve now, because you've given me him. Why would you give me something less than this if you give me him and we sign contracts on that? So I feel like I could more see them offering him someone like O'Shea above someone like Viz, if you get what I'm saying.
See, I guess that Lunatic, yeah. Georgie was drawing and it felt like a duck. What do you mean Georgie was drawing?
Trying to draw him out.
And you felt he was ducking Georgie. I think Georgie was kind of messing around. I'm not sure. It was meant to battle Visual before Luna and it got shut down the moment Luna entertained it. I can see what you're saying. I can see it kind of two ways. That's the thing. Like, you've offered me this opponent.
Yeah.
So now you're going to have to kind of stay there.
Yeah.
But I can see it the other side. Well, that was a surprise type thing. We offered you this. This was the opponent we thought, would be. Yeah. We lined this up first, and out of nowhere, this come, and nobody thought you deserved that. Yeah. But I guess the other side of that is, now that you've told me I deserve that, then that's what I deserve.
You see what I'm saying?
The thing is, though, is that
because you got to think.
The thing is,
he never signed no contract for this. They signed a contract for Luna. So in his mind, Visual was part of a promo run to get to Luna. Really and truly, if nothing was signed for Visual, that was just like some gentleman's.
He had no idea he could get Luna until it wasn't on the radar until Luna kind of got into it, as far as it played out on Twitter.
I think he came in talking about Shotty originally, trying to angle for a Shotty battle, innit? Then he started talking about something to do with him and Shuffle T, and then he said something about Luna, innit? And then Luna jumped out the window talking about what? Nah, man. And then that's how he got involved. So my man kind of called him, and because there was so much attention, I feel like Luna's ego kicked in, and he said, "Fuck it, then. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Pay me, yeah. Been paid once before. I'll get paid twice. All right, cool." And literally,
and like that's the thing. It's like Luna decided to take it because for him it made sense for his selfish, not because of the opponent, but like for what he wanted to do. He had, he was frank about how sort of selfish his motivations were.
I'm coming out. Let me just do this.
That's it. That's it. He was saying it's a nice bag. Yeah. Like you said, I've been paid only once or twice, whatever, but you're not necessarily gonna get someone else who, like, it's all well and good saying, okay, yeah, that is what we offered you that before and now that's the standard. But what if we can't get you that?
Yeah.
What if, like, it I think it is pretty. I think only maybe Funky D would disagree with. No, you don't deserve that word. You don't deserve to necessarily come in and get an absolute legend on a comeback.
Yeah. But I think it's just fucked if you've already offered it. If you already given
I agree. But I'm just saying, if I'm the legend, I'm like, fuck no.
Yeah.
Unless it makes sense. If it makes sense, then of course, yeah. But I just think from Funky D's perspective, like I say, totally see that they've set a level with you now. I don't eat nuts.
No, you're not. You're allergic to them.
I'm not allergic. I just don't eat nuts. Any nuts. not even coconuts, unless they're fresh coconut. I don't like dry nuts, like wet nuts.
Okay.
Coconut, like fresh coconut. That's what I meant. The stuff you could drink. I was just looking at wet stuff. So, but yeah, I understand if he can, but it might not happen just because you'd have to get someone to. It's not necessarily an entertaining proposition, an exciting proposition for another battler of Luna's sort of hierarchy, if you like.
Now, it'd have to be a money thing, really, I think. Offer that you can't refuse. Where it's like, all right, cool, fuck it. You want to pay me?
Yeah. Yeah, I think D-Mac and Frost was some names as well. I think there was some names. I think there were just a lot of names thrown about. Funky's gonna lose the novelty if he don't get in that ring soon to me. Potentially, however, I do think he is the sort of personality that he might lose a novelty right now.
We'll come back.
But the minute, there's some excitement around something, he can recreate it.
Yeah.
It's not as though he's battled and people are like, no, we don't want to see you. The same sort of energy and the same sort of energy around what he's doing now, he can do at any point.
Yeah, you can cultivate this anytime.
That's it. That's it. Luna jumped in, then jumped out even quicker. Big facts. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that disappointed me still.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I'm disappointed by that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think
in this situation, Luna's kind of standing up for all of us battlers to show like an industry artist. It's not that easy, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
So I think he should have stayed committed. And who knows, like, it could have been the other way around where Funky D was like, I can't do it. You never know.
Yeah, if he did, he wouldn't have heard the end of it.
Exactly. And this is what kind of annoys me, because kind of been swept under the rugs to me. Like, could you imagine if Rivers signed a contract for a battle?
See, but this is the thing. It's like, that's where I guess kind of star power plays into it. When you, like, there are certain people who people will just make excuses for you, or will just, they're just biased. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
And they can do no wrong. They can do no wrong. I think if Funky had backed out, the thing there, I mean, he doesn't have any skin in the game for anyone to kind of have that sort of bias towards him anyway. Yeah. But when you're a talker and you don't deliver, then I think people are naturally more. But you said all of that. He hasn't done that. But, I think if he were to, people would get on him. But just because he talked so much.
I think up until the face-off thing, it was kind of unbalanced in that way, where he had been doing all the talking. On the face-off, my man's doing talking now. So once he's got to that point, and then we're hearing things are signed, you're not innocent of hyping it up and making it seem like you have something that you need
I'm not saying that at all, like he's innocent of not being like involved in the battle hype. I'm just saying Funky just does that to a whole other level. That's what I'm saying. When you're someone who does that level of talking, regardless of what the other guy,
it's kind of like the Adrian Broner Mayweather kind of thing. Yeah, we want to see you lose, bro, because you've been saying you're gonna win.
But not only that, it's like when you are untested as well, and you've got all of that. Yeah. If we can't even see you get tested before you we don't even get a chance to see if your bite is as good as your bark, because you've backed out. You said all of that extra stuff because it's great because it's caused all of this, but it's out of the ordinary. It's something that is out of the ordinary, right? So I think for that reason, people would definitely come for him. And he's got, no skin in the game. And he is an industry artist coming in here saying, this is easy, this is easy. Yeah. So if he backed out, and I think I have seen very minimal pushback to Luna, and it's it's kind of been
almost dismissive to me.
Yeah, it's not. And I think for him to come in on a completely sort of selfish motivation.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, people might think I'm taking a piss. People might think it's a piss take, me coming and entertain, whatever. But it all makes sense for me. It works for me and I don't care. No. If it, I don't care. I want to make some money. I want some creative push for my... So to come in sort of with that conscious, I think it's and to get all those fans invested in you again. Like, you had a lot of people, I don't know if whether tickets go on sale, who wanted to buy tickets, who were talking about the event, who wanted to attend the event, who were interested. Like, that's a lot of people to kind of, involve in and then just exit. Yeah. So, perhaps some pushback would be warranted. Well, I mean, it's always, you backed out of a battle. So from it's not the unavoidable life reasons, then I think they said it's scheduling. I'm not buying that.
Yeah. Shows and that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
This was a paid show.
I know Yunnan thinks Luna's tried to pimp. Yeah, okay, that was one of the pushbacks that I'd seen. That was it. Yunnan was saying something like, it's a bit of a piss take anyway. He was saying it was a piss take anyway for that battle to happen, and for them to be paid all that money for the work, whatever. He was coming from it on that. And then for him to just piss back off again.
Yeah.
I think it was
never to be seen.
Yeah.
No events, nothing.
Yeah. My guess is if he does get in it, it's a 2-on-2 working with DMAC. He did say he wanted that and think he's working on that. Yeah, they did say something about the oddly titled members.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, so Chubbs did a live with DMAC the other day. Funky D and DMAC, yeah. And I think so. Members is like a crew. I think DMAC is, Funky D is extending the members brand out to other bands. So yeah, they want to be part of his members. Then
it's a members club.
Yeah. Well, I don't. It's just members. It's members. So yeah, but I mean, it looks like Funky D is, trying to continue. Like, he wants to stay here. He wants to be in this thing. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully, he does get a battle that makes sense for him, and we get to see what he can do. It'll be dope because he does bring an awful lot of excitement.
Personally, I thought he was going to get 3-0'd by Luna, but I would never know now, to be honest. And I think as much as the outrage is like, if he backed out, we won't say the word duck, we'll say back up, but let's say Funky D backed out, the outrage would be, boom, you got all this talk, rare, and you're an outsider acting like you could do this, now you want to back out. Yeah, that's the talk. On the other side, how I'm looking at it is like, you got this outsider talking all this shit. You need to make sure that they could never come back around here. And you jumped in and you said, from when your name has been attached to this, you need to be thinking, yeah, he needs to die. You understand? And that's how I look at it. Anything less than that on your behalf.
He didn't come in with that motivation, so he would never look at it like that. If that wasn't his, like, he's not.
Whether you want that motivation or not, from when this is the war, innit? You're a battler, yeah, and you got an industry artist.
He even said on there, I don't consider myself a battler right now because I haven't been in it like for all this time, for all these years. Yeah. I can't even claim to be, like, he's not in this thing. Yeah. Like, I don't think he feels that obligation or feels himself up because it was, it was for selfish motivations. It wasn't to come back in and to. It was like, yeah, maybe after that, if whatever things make sense. But I think I don't know what it was. But
that's cool, innit? But if he did it and he won, everyone would be running around saying, "Yeah, man, Luna's got battle rap lit again. Yeah, battle rap was quiet, but Luna came back and got it lit." That's what people
were saying that before he'd even battled.
Cool. That's
people were saying battle rap is lit right now, and it's all because of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, can I have one?
Yeah, of course you
can. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see. I hope he gets an opponent.
Yeah, I want to see Funky D in the ring, to be honest. I thought Luna would have been a good battle. I wanted to see Luna back as well. Maybe it's the battle rap fan in me that's upset that Luna's not battling. Maybe that's what it is. Fucking hell, mate.
Craig Cooley at Finance Bar, Finance and Pest Control.
You just took it up.
Against Rap Crew was cold. Was that the bar?
Yeah.
Finance and Pest Control. That's it. Just checked it out, man. Big you up. Shout out to you for checking it out.
Ask him if he subscribed to NLC yet.
Have you subscribed to No Loose Chat yet? If you haven't, do that. Also, if you watched the Raptor battle first, I'm glad you watched that one first.
Yes, sir.
And then now going to go and watch River Smoke. I hope.
If you have time.
If you have time, yeah, big facts. All Luna ever done was punch down. I don't get it. I don't get it. Excuse me.
Legend, yeah.
But you're a legend, yeah, and my mum's favourite battler. Is he really your mum's favourite battler, Phil? Is he really?
I think Luna was like a good advert for everything Don't Flop was. For everything he was trying to be. He was a great advert for that. If you wanted to show someone, what's this Don't Flop thing? And you show them a Luna battle, they would instantly fall in love. Even like O'Shea, there's certain people you show them the battles, instantly love. I think earlier days, Shotty was more of a quiet taste because he's still more raw in it, a bit more hood. So not everybody's gonna gravitate towards him. But these other guys,
he's gritty,
he was gritty. But the other guys that was a bit more kind of openly entertaining.
Slapstick.
Well, I wouldn't say slapstick, Jen.
I would. It's the word I'm using from here on out.
Cool. But I don't see O'Shea too tough as slapstick.
Yeah, because he raps really well as well.
You know what I'm trying to say? So this is the type of people I'm meaning. And Luna's similar, where as much as he said slapsticky content, his
raps
put it together very well. Yeah. He's very good at that. So I think there was good adverts. But what happened is you got people that they're not seeing the technicality of it. They're just seeing the jokes and they're falling in love with that part of it. So then you got people that are coming in just for the jokes.
I've had people that have never watched a battle in their life quote Luna bars to me. He's easily accessible to mainstream.
100%. Yeah. You show someone that they're full in love with what's going on.
Salute. So Craig Sub would love to see UK battle rap get to the height it once was.
It's gonna be back there. Don't worry.
It's gonna be beyond that.
It's gonna be right back.
It's gonna be beyond that as a process.
To infinity and beyond.
The way things are right now, things are really, really healthy. There's so much growth in the scene across the country, across levels. Like it's healthy. Right
there's a lot of serious relationships being built every day that are beneficial to like the movement and the growth.
Definitely. GWH, Luna wasn't young, complex wordplay. You don't catch many references either. He was really accessible to first time viewers or young using. Yeah. River Smoke is a classic, says Phil. Absolutely.
Salute, Phil.
Yeah, we're gonna, I think, wrap up now on that note.
How long have we been here for?
We have 22 minutes.
How much people you got left with us?
We've got 11 people.
You lot are the real warriors of the gang.
Salute to you. Big love for all of you staying here, keeping us going. Like big facts. Look, the last time I said we were going to sign off, it was like past. I keep saying, like, I've been saying it and it takes another like 50 minutes.
Every bullet point is an hour or some shit.
That's it. So thank you to everyone for your interaction, the conversation, for the comments, for the jokes. Oh my Lord, the jokes. Right, Blotter, yeah, man. Glad to be here to
salute, my guy.
Salute to you. To give you 3 hours on a Sunday. Like,
come on, man.
Yeah, big facts. Yeah, and everyone else, Joe Downey, GWH. I haven't seen you in here before, I don't think so. Hi, nice to see you. Phil Mitchell, Craig. So glad like we could introduce you to some UK media. Now you're going to watch No Loose Chat. Like that is
be back with us, man.
That's dope. We're here every Sunday.
Daniel as well, man. You made it this week.
Yeah, yes. Andrew, like big love for tuning in.
Hey, look, Andrew, I emptied the ashtray a couple times today, man. We're good.
Salute. Thanks for holding me down like that, Andrew. I appreciate you.
Just keeping me on my toes. Like, bro, I beg you don't make no mess in the house, man. It's pissing me off. Cool, Andrew, bro.
Shout out Boom. Shout out D Hood. Shout out CEO and YHD. Scroll up way too high. Oh, there you are, CEO and YHD. Thanks for another night's entertainment. I'm gonna shout you for a battle. Blessings. Okay. Mad love to you too, Phil Mitchell, Andrew, CEO. But yeah, if you want to see, like I said, there's some behind the scenes on my channel. Go and check those out. I'm gonna do some more as well. I'm gonna drop some more probably tomorrow. I've got some more stuff coming with Shotty and Tally that I've got to drop coming soon. I've got some Tony D stuff coming soon. Check out my write-up for allhiphop.com on Summer Madness 11. Check that out. Had a great chat with Tony, bro. I'm doing this bridge crossing thing. Had a great chat earlier this week with Tony, bro, and then one also with Paris. No, these chats queen over there. Shout out Paris. And Kels from Kels Murder Management, OSBL, our Society Battle League over there in the DMV. Really good bridge crossing conversations. Tomorrow I've got YD and Dev the Demon coming on the show. I've got Danny Myers on Tuesday. I think Lex Luthor on Thursday. There's a lot going on. And then also Monday to Thursday. Shit, I do a lot. Monday to Thursday.
You don't stop.
Monday to Thursday. Verified Source on Battle Rap Trap live on Caffeine. That's me, D.I. the Henny Man, Will Smith, Spiff. Yes, that's Will Smith.
Fuck no.
Jada comes on sometimes, yeah. Yeah, well, you know, what can I say? Yeah, that's Battle Rap Trap live on Caffeine Monday to Thursday. We always have some dope guests on there as well. We had Looney recently. Dope guests. I can't remember. Always good ones. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hit the like already on your way out if you haven't done on your way in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And have a great week. Like, thanks. And I hope to see you back next week.
So I just let me say bye, you know.
I feel like that was bye in boy band.
Boys on.
Right, good night, people. We're gone.